Oh crap! I forgot something. Hold on. I forgot something. Wait, there I am. I forgot to turn my PNG tuber on. Whoops. Oh, off to a great start. Off to a great start. I'm here. I'm here. I'm okay. I'm here. I'm alive. We're doing this thing. That wasn't part of the plan, grr. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the arcade, guys. It has been 12 days since my last stream. Holy crap. I have not streamed in a minute. Yep, return streamer scuff. Yeah, something like that. I have been, I gotta tell you guys, I have been out of it. I have just been so out of it with summer and working my job and all this kind of stuff. And on top of that, you know, I was sick today as well. I almost considered Catholic stream tonight, but I'm like, no. I'm gonna wait and see how I feel and actually get back to doing things. And I'm feeling much better now, so I am here. We are doing this. We're gonna have a good time tonight. But welcome to the arcade, everybody. For those of you guys tuning in, my name is Shino the Wolf. I am a Mobian Wolf PNG VTuber who is wondering why his music is stopping right now, all of a sudden. And I think I already know why it is. Let me actually fix that. Sometimes Discord likes to be stupid when I'm in my private chat rooms on Spotify, and they're like, "Well, you can't be in your you can't be listening to Spotify music while you're like, whatever, dude. Let me listen to my music. I'm paying for your freaking services anyway, so back off." Anyway, but yes, we are chatting and chilling today. So I wanted to do something. Hold on a second, I'm just typing in my status in my private chat room on Discord real quick. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Got it. All set up. But yeah, so, anyways, as I was trying to say, I just wanted to, like, you know, I couldn't really think of any games that I wanted to play today, so I was like, I just want to hang out with everybody. I just want to talk and, you know, just talk about whatever pops up. I'm going in this stream, like, fully unprepared, and for a good reason, because, you know, I just want to take the minute to just sit back, relax a little while, you know, talk it out with you guys, and honestly see how you guys are doing. I honestly hope that for you guys things have been well. Things have been pretty decent over here on my end. You know, just been working a lot and, you know, preparing for things to come. Got some big things coming around the corner, and I'm very excited to share a lot of this stuff with you guys, which, but right now I'm at that point where I'm, like, stumped, and there's nothing else I can really do until I get the next piece of my, my project done, so, yeah. But yeah, thank you, Omega. I am definitely feeling much better today, but it's good to see you, Green Eagle, good to see you, Dr. Alexander, Lancer, great to see all you guys. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Got mega plans to do some Atari 26 and 7800 gaming soon once I have the chance. Oh, really? Are you going to be emulating those, or are you going to actually be playing those on the actual hardware? I'm curious. Big Game Lancer says, I do have some news on my end. Oh, yeah? What's going on your end? Tell me what's going on in Lancer's life. And while you tell us that, I was going to let you guys know that my part of the Festival of Ages that is going on Glitch Kitten's channel is done. It is ready, and I think you guys are going to have a great time for Festival of Ages. So I don't know if GK's really had the opportunity to talk about it yet, but since you guys are here, some of you guys may be the first to know, but some of you guys may or may not know that I, Shino the Wolf, have been invited to do some stuff for Festival of Ages this year on Glitch Kitten's end. I have been invited to actually sing for the halftime event, so I, Shino the Wolf, am going to be throwing a halftime show during the Festival of Ages. Oh my gosh, it's doing it again every freaking time. During the festival, as I was saying, during the Festival of Ages Sonic Riders tournament, I am actually going to be the halftime show for the tournament, so I'm very excited to be a part of it. Shino the Wolf is going live in concert for the very first time, and I cannot wait to put on a show and sing for you guys. It is going to be an amazing time. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I hope that you guys will enjoy the ride and have fun with me. Let's see. You finished Frontiers Final Horizon? Yo, let's go. How did you enjoy it, Ladster? How did you enjoy the stories? Oh, I'll be playing both on the 2600 Plus. It does both systems. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You're actually doing it OG hardware. Let's freaking go, Lancer. That's awesome. I'm guessing you have the adapters and everything that you need, so you can go ahead and stream that. F Master Coco Trial. Oh, yeah. Master Coco Trials are the worst. Like, that is the worst part of the entire game. But everything else is awesome. The story, everything. I enjoyed playing the side characters. Oh, me too. Me too. Like, I just enjoyed every aspect of it. And, of course, you know, getting to learn the characters as they grow and as they develop and watching how they participate in this whole thing. Like, I think Sonic Frontiers honestly really did some amazing things for the franchise and for the characters in general. Like, I really love that game. I need to stream it and play it again because I had such a blast doing it last time. I definitely want to do it again. Maybe I'll do it for Sonic in September. We'll see. Because right now I'm trying to work the best settings for my VTuber model and my system. So as you guys may already know, I already have a VTuber model in the works that is on the way, and it is of course being done by Kala, who has done Trixie's models, Sora's model, Zonic's models, Deku's models. I am the next in line to get the model done. I've already seen what the model looks like. He's beautiful. I cannot wait for him to get rigged and to come to life for you guys. You guys are going to be in for a hell of a time once that thing is done. I got so many plans, so many ideas, so many things that I want to do, and with this model, I will be able to do those things. So I'm very excited to be switching over from the PNG era over to the live 2D era. I'm super stoked. I can't wait. I'm super ready. It's gonna be a good time. I know it's gonna be a really, really good time. I'm also finished Mega Man X1. Yo, way to go! So tell me, how'd you feel about it? How'd you enjoy Mega Man X1? Did you have a good time? Hello, Speedsters. Hello. How you doing? Otterly, hello. How's the rat? How you doing, rat boy? I hope things are good. I hope things are good. So good to see you guys. Can I be honest? Yeah, go for it. Please be honest. Go ahead. I love Mega Man X, one of my favorite series. But yeah, so I'll be doing the halftime show for GK's Festival of Ages, where I'll be doing my first live concert. You know, we got the VTuber model on the way, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I'm just very excited. I got some songs that I've recorded specifically for the festival, including some extra ones that I have on my backlog of stuff I haven't released yet on my YouTube channel. So that's going to be on the way real soon, guys. Lots of new things heading into the future for y'all. Good. Got my schedule done. Excited to start digging back into Sonic games. Can't wait to catch you on that halftime show. Thank you, Otterly. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. So, I have plans. Now I have it all done in Phase 1. Now, if Phase 2, like, this is me coded talking, but if Phase 2 goes into effect early, then I'm going to probably do something a little bit extra for that concert. But other than that, everything else is prepared and ready to go for that. So I'm very excited to be performing and singing for you guys. I have mixed thoughts on IMO on X1. I started up X2, so I'm slowly working my way through X. Gotcha. I mean, it can be a very difficult game, but the game itself, in my personal opinion, I think it's genius because that intro level pretty much teaches you everything you need to know and gives you, and the entire game in general gives you the experience of growth and progression and gaining strength as you go. That's what I love about it. Let's see, feeling mixed, been a little stressed recently. My mom is in the hospital. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sonic community is going crazy. What else is new? Just a lot going on, but I won't lie, I'm feeling good as of right now. Well, good to hear. It's good to hear, Speedster. Good to hear. I'm glad. Yo! Renee! My musical brother from another mother. How's my favorite femboy skunk? How's it going? I hope you're doing well, hun. I did not enjoy Launch Octopus's stage. Well, that could be a hit or miss stage. It just depends. I may, I don't know if you were here when I did X1, Lancer. If you weren't when I did it, I'll let you watch. I'd say it's a thing. It's a thing that Dooney said. So I'm kind of just going along. I'm just going along with it. I'm doing good. Hoping doing good yourself. Doing really good, Renee. As a matter of fact, you know, I was actually just telling everybody before you showed up that I'm going to be part of GK's Festival of Ages halftime show this year, and I'm actually going to be doing a live concert for the event. So I'm going to actually be doing a performance for the Sonic Riders tournament for the main event of the halftime show. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. I don't think I was here for your X1 playthrough. Might be. Oh, no worries, Lancer. I mean, you know, we're kind of just chatting and chilling and stuff today and just hanging out. I mean, maybe I'll throw the game on at some point, depending on how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll do some X1, seeing how I'm feeling. I was thinking probably running into some Sea of Thieves later on. I was supposed to stream Sea of Thieves yesterday on Paradox Power Plays, but I overslept. Like, work wore me out, and my body just crashed, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I didn't wake up until like 7:30, and I was supposed to be live at 5 o'clock. I knew at that point it was going to be too late, and I had to go to work early the next day. So, unfortunately, wasn't able to stream them there, but I'll be doing some more Sea of Thieves on Monday on Paradox Power Plays next week for sure. 5-stream streak. Let's go. Thank you, Speedster. Oh, nice. I also have things coming up myself, too. I'm very excited about that, Renee. As a matter of fact, Renee, at some point, I do want to get in contact with you and talk about maybe some kind of collab in the future. Winkety wink. Hint, hint, hint. Wink, wink. I did at least finish with 100%ing X1. Well done! Did you get the 5th capsule, too? The Hadouken! Yeah. So, but we can talk about it later. Sir winks a lot. Excuse me. That Sir flirts a lot to you, Speedster. I mean, what? Huh? What? Flirting? Who's flirting? I'm not flirting. I'm innocent! I'm clean! Speaking of flirting, I was being a little bit flirtatious on a post that I did a couple days ago. I did a post on my Twitter, and that's what I'm calling it, Twitter, where I asked people. I got a few responses from it. Let me see if I can find that post. Where is it? I said, if we went on a date, where would you like to go? Oh, whoa. So I actually had some responses from some people. I had Kit the Fox say Barcade, and then Rockaway Carter said Roosevelt Island. I'm like, frick yes. Otterly, who is actually here, says there's this spot called the American Classic Arcade Museum, which I've never been to. So, yeah, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. Night Sky was saying, first off, pizza, and pizza and Barcade. So I see people would definitely like to take me to Barcade. Snooty the Cat also says that there's some pretty neat place in Queens we could go to, just saying. Talking about City Field, where the Mets Stadium is. You know, because the Mets. Gotta love the Mets. The Mets. It's all about the Mets. The Mets. And then Aurora said a nifty little arcade called GameWorks, which I've never been to before. And then the Rainforest Cafe, which I've passed through, but never actually got to go to. So, and then somebody named Blossom, who also goes by Lily Hanami, she said to either flower gardens or bubble tea places, which I actually like. It had a very romantic feel to it. So, yeah. And then Momo, my friend Momo, she said the movies, but it has to be a good movie. I have to agree. Definitely a good movie. Like right now, I definitely want to see the new Deadpool Wolverine film, which I plan to see really soon. I've been hearing nothing but great things about it. I love the first 2 Deadpool movies, so I definitely want to see this film. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. Let me see. Speedster says, if you take me to Chemical Plant Zone, I might scream and hide. Oh no. Are you afraid of all the little chemicals? Can't handle a little chemical? Is that what's up? Is that what's up? Well, let me see. What else has been going on? Honestly, just working hard on projects, and also, you know, planning out like the next phases of this stream going into September. You know, we got Sonic in September coming up. this year. The drowning music, Shino. The drowning music. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. The drowning music. But yeah, I'm just preparing for September, you know. Big changes, VTuber coming. I'm gonna do a whole new layout and everything. Gonna have all types of new redeems and sound alerts and like those video alerts and all types of games and stuff that we're gonna be able to do. Like my goal going into a VTuber is to do it big. I want to give you guys a much more fun, much more interactive experience with my streams in the future. And of course, you know, Sonic in September itself coming up. All Sonic the Hedgehog games all month long. And it was such an amazing time last year. And I mean, an amazing time last year. I'm hoping that it'll be just as amazing this year. And I hope that I can provide the same entertainment for you guys going into this one. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So I may have hit a wall early on in X2. Oh, what's the wall, Lancer? I'm curious. Speedster says, tell you what though, take me to Olive Garden. Yep, so many projects, Renee. So many projects. Thus is the life of a content creator. That's just the way it is, you know. But everybody has things going on. I can tell you guys, now I can't tell you what's going on, but a lot of people in Knothole right now have some really big plans and things that are going to be happening in the future, and I cannot wait for you guys to experience it and to be a part of that. You guys are in for some treats. Like, honestly, I love this community. I really do. I love this community. I love being a part of Knothole. I love being a part of what we have here in the arcade. Like, freaking amazing. You guys are amazing. You guys give me a reason to keep doing what I'm doing. Renee says, take me to a Wiener Schnitzel. You know something, Renee? You know something? I've never been. And when I was living in California, there were Wiener Schnitzels everywhere, but I've never been to one. And I've always wanted to go to one, but my parents never, ever took me there for some reason. I guess they didn't like it too much. The only plans I have are sweating. It's so hot. Help. Oh my God, tell me about it. It's been getting hot over here too. Like, my electric bill came in for last month, and oh, I was not happy to see what it was. But that's because, you know, we've been going through heat waves, and it's been so hot recently. But it hasn't been as hot these last couple weeks on my end of things. It's been hot, so hopefully the electric bill will lower itself by next time. So I'm gonna cross my fingers for that and just pray for the best. These three guys showed up claiming that they have parts for Zero, and I don't know what to do. Either do another Maverick or hunt for sub-tank heart containers. I have one sub, one heart container so far, and two Mavericks down. Okay, here's my question, Lancer. Did you, those Mavericks that you beaten, now, make sure that before those three guys disappear, if you want to collect and save Zero's parts, before those three guys disappear, don't clear a stage. Don't beat a boss in a stage that one of the X-Hunters is hanging out at. If you do that, you will lose your opportunity to fight with them, thus ruining your chance to collect Zero's parts. Now, whether you collect all of Zero's parts or don't collect all of Zero parts will greatly affect the ending of the game. So just a heads up. It will affect something at the end of the game. But yeah, but if you need help with like knowing what their weaknesses are and how to beat them, I can easily tell you that. There are different like hidden rooms in each stage. I have the Chain Strike and the Spinning Blade right now. Okay, so those weapons are not necessarily the best weapons to use against the X-Hunters, but I will say this. It'll take some time, but it is possible to defeat the X-Hunters with just your X-Buster. It is totally fine. Another thing that you can do as a beginner Lancer is if you know where the hidden items are. If you know where the hidden items are, you can always go for those hidden items, die in those stages, you know, because you'll get 3 lives when you respawn anyway, and then go to your next stage to go find your next upgrade. But since you have the Spinning Blade, so you are able to unlock your armor piece for X, and I'm trying to think what else you can do with the Spinning Blade. You can also get your leg upgrade as well with the Spinning Blade. So you can get your leg upgrade and your armor upgrade with Spinning Blade. For your cannon upgrade, you need to have the leg upgrade And for your helmet upgrade, you actually should be able to get that without having any upgrades on you. Like, I'm sitting here with, like, my eyes closed. Let's see. Is New York usually really hot? It gets hot, a little muggy, but it doesn't get as hot as, like, you know, say, Texas. And I lived in Texas, and Texas, compared to New York City, is hot. I mean, I don't ever plan on going back to Texas ever again. Like, I'm done with Texas. Like, I'll visit, but that's it. But, like, living there? Nah, I'm done. I'm done. No offense if you live in Texas. It's just not for me. It's just not for me personally. It does get hot here sometimes. I think the highest it's ever gotten here is like maybe a 95. Excuse me, last summer. I know we're gonna have a couple 90s this week, but we've been mostly in like the high 70s, low 80s the past couple of weeks. But I know that temperatures are gonna start increasing here real soon. So yeah. The Blade X Hunter, I managed to get halfway down with Spinning Blade before dying. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, keep on trying. Don't give up. After a while, it'll become second nature to you. That's what I did. I didn't give up. That's for sure. All right, let me turn my air conditioner on. It is actually getting a little bit chilly in here. Taking notes. I'd love to move to New York at some point later in my life without getting too political. The political situation has gotten really bad here in the UK, so I would definitely love to escape that at some point. It's stressful. Well, it's pretty stressful over here, too, to be honest. And I won't talk too much about politics or anything like that. That's not what this channel is about. But it is a little nutty over here, too. But I've heard that over there it's pretty crazy, too. But yeah, if you come to New York, just so you know, New York can be pretty darn expensive. It's fun. There's always something new to discover here, but it is pretty freaking expensive. Renee says, I hate the summer season so much, you have no idea. Renee, I am with you. Now, mind you, I do enjoy summer when I'm like at the beach or in a body of water doing like summer activities, but like having to deal with having the air on all the time and going from place to place, especially in those very hot subway tunnels. Ugh. It's gross, and I hate it so much. I am not a fan of the summer, especially if it's humid. I don't like it. Fall is my favorite season. I cannot wait for the fall to kick in. Halloween, baby. I'm all about it. Hello, Dolius, by the way. How are you doing? What would you recommend for me? Start over or strengthen up? Strengthen up. Strengthen yourself up. If you want, I can give you some... I can tell you where some of the items are. If you want to take some notes. If it'll help you progress, I am willing to help you. I too despise the summer season. Yeah, I'm with you, Dolius. Renee says, I just hate sweating. I prefer fall. Yes, fall all the way. Yeah, you know it. You know it. I'm sick. No! Dolius, no. I was feeling pretty sick earlier today, too. Like, I woke up and I had a fever and I had, like, this pressure headache and I was just out of it. I went to check my temperature and I was, like, over 100. I was, like, 100.3. I was like, shit. So I had to call off work today. I mean, yeah, I got the day off work, but at the same time, it's like, I kind of need that money, so... I'm going to have to use some sick hours and one of my vacation hours just to fill up the time, but, you know, you do what you got to do. My DMs are open, man. Awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I will definitely share you some tips, Lancer. But if you do want to take some tips, I will say the leg piece is an Overdrive Ostriches stage, some kind of near the end. There's a place where you can climb up to with X, and you can use the spinning blade, Wheel Gator's blade, and it'll open it up to the leg area. The armor piece is in Morph Moth stage, kind of near the beginning when you first enter the building. There's a piece of flooring that you drop the spinning wheel on, and it starts opening up a hole. Once you get down there, you'll find the body piece. The head piece is in Crystal Snail stage. There's going to be this one place where there's this big giant gap. You want to grab the wall to the left of that gap, slide all the way down, and then go through that tunnel, fight off all the crystallized enemies there. And there's a secret hole in the roof that will take you... Oh, sorry, there's not a secret hole. But when you go down that tunnel, you'll find your head piece, and then your arm piece is in Wheel Gator stage, but you need the leg capsule to get that, and then you'll be able to reach that. It's currently 80 degrees here in California. It is 79 degrees, so basically almost 80 degrees here in New York City right now, Renee. In California, yo, I'm a Cali boy. by the way. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm actually from California, born and raised in California. I went from California to Texas to New York. How about that? Well, technically, my living journey is from California to South Dakota, back to California, to England, back to California, to Northern California, back to Southern California, and then to Texas, and then from Texas to New York. That's kind of like where my life journeys has taken me. But I wanna go back to California. I'm just worried about the prices and the expenses, which I'm sure they're not any different from here in New York City. So yeah. Especially here in the UK, you get like 2 days of beautiful sunny weather, and for the rest of the week, it's rainy and all rainy and horrible. Ugh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God, I just can't do it. J-Tribe says, I love summer, but summer is actually pleasant where I live. Also, hi and hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad it's pleasant, though. Like summer can be fun. Don't get me wrong. There are some places that I go to in the summer where I like. Like, one of my favorite places to go in the summer are the beaches in San Diego, because, you know, the breeze is always going all the time. While it is hot, and yes, you have to have a ton of sunscreen to protect yourself, it can honestly be a really fun time. Just being surrounded by water, or like going on boats and sailing on the ocean. Those are my favorite things to do. Although I haven't been well, actually, that's a lie. The last time I was on a boat was actually the big shuttle boat here in New York City, when me and the Not Whole City crew were hanging out, and we went to go to the Statue of Liberty for the very first time. Let's see. All right, I'm back. I had to dip for a little bit because I was jamming DVD with Sam. Ah, yes. Which, by the way, I heard there's a new 2v8 mode in Dead by Daylight now, is what I'm hearing, Omega. I have yet to try that. I need to get back into Dead by Daylight at some point. I miss playing that game with Sam, honestly. Also, I know Sam's live right now. Hey, Omega, if you could tell Sam that I said, hello, you... let me think of something. Hello, you sexy lump of corn. Or you sexy lump of a corn hog, or something like that. I'm also a hot weather person who loves dressing lightly, so of course I like the warmest season. Understood. It's currently 20 degrees Celsius here in the UK, nearly 2 o'clock, and I'm sweating buckets. Ugh, hang in there. But yes, it's been super fun, really good for getting blood points, to be honest. Oh, do you get like more blood points just for doing it that way? I'll let her know in DMs. Haha, she actually just raided. Oh, did she raid out? No! Sam! That's too bad. Damn. Well, I'll get her next time. Of course it's corny. That's the point. That's the point. That's the point, Speedster. It's supposed to be corny. But anywho, but yeah, life has been good, guys. I've been trying to do my best. I am now imagining meeting up Shino on Cali. Oh my god, Renee, I would absolutely love that. Corny heart. Speedster, would you care to finish that? Huh? Would you care to finish that statement? Looking at you intensely, huh? There's something you want to share with the rest of the class? Huh? Oh, man. You know what I was thinking of doing, since, you know, we're all just kind of chatting, chilling, and hanging out? I was thinking maybe we could look at a couple, daily doses of internet that came out. I haven't had a chance to check them out yet, so I figured, you know, maybe that's something that we could all hang out and react to if you guys are down with that. And we can talk and chat while we're doing that. There's a chance my Mexican heritage will start blaring. LOL. Nothing wrong with that. Like, living in California, like, I grew up around all types of cultures. Like, I was lucky to be blessed in a family and in a situation, you know, where, you know, I didn't have to deal with too much prejudice or anything crazy like that. Like, I was friends with all kinds of people when I was younger. Mind you, the fact that I was bullied, but like, I was friends with everybody, you know, white, black, Hispanic, Asian. Like, I knew a little bit of everybody. So, freaking love California. Chance your Mexican heritage will start blaring. Well, let it blare. Let it blare. Yep, Cali is pretty chill. California girls are unforgettable. That's for freaking sure. Although, I met some good ones. Like, I met some really good California girls in my time. Although, unfortunately, a lot of the ones that I do remember now, I'm no longer friends with, because honestly, they were a little dramatic. Honestly, it was a bit much. You know, life separated us for reasons, and you know, if That's the way it is. That's the way it is. I just deal with it. Not all of them, though. Not all of them. There is actually 2 girls that I can specifically think I am. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna disconnect from the voice chat because all it's doing is just constantly muting my my playlist. There. But they can be a bit stereotypical sometimes. Yeah, like unfortunately there are some people who live up to their stereotype, and it's like. You said 2 girls. No. I didn't have 2 girls at once. Nothing like that. No. No, they were past relationships that used to be them. One of them, her name was Michelle. She was a red-haired girl that I knew when we were in high school during my sophomore year. I met her during my sophomore year of high school, and she was a junior, and she was always just so fun and inclusive and very nice. Red hair, blue eyes, bluish greenish eyes. She had freckles on her cheeks. She was a thick girl, but like very pretty. I remember I remember thinking like I wasn't worthy enough to ask her out, but one day I did, and then we ended up becoming a couple. And she wanted she was like, you want to ask me out? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I'll go out with you. I'm like, you want to be my girlfriend? Like, yeah. I was so happy. No! What are you? No, Speedster, no! No! Let's not! I know growing up I did have some ethnic friends where I live, but I have some more Caucasian people where I live too. I had a little bit of everybody. So I got pretty lucky. Omega, oh no. Yeah, the internet has ruined you, Speedster. The rock eyebrow raise meme. Bombastic side eye. You should be sorry. Absolutely not. But yeah, Michelle, unfortunately, she found out one day that she had to move. And that was the end of our relationship, unfortunately. But that was a hard day. And I remember she had to leave early that day to start going out on the road. But I'll never forget, she gave me a really big hug, and then we had a really long, I'll say pretty spicy but also very romantic kiss before she left. It was really hard. It was really hard for us to break it off with each other. We didn't want to, but we had to. But I don't know whatever happened to her afterwards, But all in all, I just hope that she had a really good life, and I really hope that she found happiness. She was a sweetheart. Michelle was amazing. The other girl that I remember from back in my California days, her name was Stephanie. She was somebody who I met during my sometime after me and Michelle had split ways. I met Stephanie, and when I met, but now I knew Stephanie. Actually, I knew Stephanie around the same time, but we weren't dating yet. But she at this time was dating this other guy who was a friend of mine named Monty. And, I hadn't met her yet, but, Monty always talked about his girlfriend this and his girlfriend that. And so he introduces me to her. And, Monty's kind of a goofball, and, I act like a goofball with him. And so I met her, and he's like, hey, yo, this is my girlfriend, Stephanie. And, or actually, no. He's like, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend. Sorry, he didn't tell me her name. Sorry, I had to think back. And so, for some crazy reason, I decided to introduce myself as Tim Allen pretending to be Tarzan. So I was like, me Shino. Now, of course, I use my real name, but like, me Shino. You? And then she giggled, and she was like, Stephanie. And I'm like, ooh. And then I walked off. Like, all right, I'll see. Nice to meet you. I'll see you later. And I just kept on going. I was an idiot. So, hey, Felonious, what's going on? We're just talking. We're chilling. So, yeah, I did that. I was just feeling really goofy. Now, eventually, about a couple weeks later, Monty and her weren't getting along so well. And, he was kind of not being very attentive to her, that eventually he, and then eventually they broke it off. I don't remember who broke it off. But about sometime later, me and Stephanie started hanging out. We started hanging out, started getting along, started going to classes together. I mean, not going to class together. Started going to like hang out in the same friend groups for lunch. We would go to like private places like the library and stuff and just play on the computer and talk to each other. We would talk about music, share music, our interests, and then no, I'm not a hedgehog. I'm a wolf. Woo! I am Shino the wolf. Did I do the Tim Allen noises? Of course I did. Of course I did. But eventually, like, I really started developing a huge crush on her, and apparently, she was developing the same for me. So when I asked her out, she was like, "I was wondering when you were gonna ask." I'm like, "Oh, you wanted me to ask you?" I was very shocked, like, and like, you know, as a kid, I won't say that I was a handsome kid. I was definitely a very skinny, you know, big glasses, nerdy little white guy in high school. Oh, Zero, no! Omega, why? Damn it! Damn it! You would! You would! God damn it. Fucking... Why? Okay, fine. Fine. The things I do. Ah.
Fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better. Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Fuck you, Omega. Fuck you. Just fuck you in general. There. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy.
Run away!
Yeah, you should run. You should run. Fear me. Fear the Mint Wolf. I have regrets. Damn it. Dr. Alex is ready for use, and I wish to be on the stream too, showing him off. Oh yeah. Oh, are you talking about like using your avatar in your streams, or don't? It's a long story. Okay, for those of you guys who are coming in for the first time and are wondering like, why the fuck are you dressed as a stick of Mentos? So about a year ago, I was hanging out with Sam and Shadowkun. We were playing We were playing Dead by Daylight, and they were, you know, everybody was teasing me, haha, stinky wolf, stinky wolf. So I made the statement that I am not a stinky wolf. I shower thoroughly every day. I smell like coconuts and mints. I had coconut shampoo and mint scented soap. So they all of a sudden Sam starts like, you put soap up your ass, you know, you put mint up your ass, you stick mint up your butts. And then ever since then, it's just stuck with me. So now it's like, hello, Mint Wolf. Hey, Mint Wolf, how's it going, Mint Wolf? And well, now, as far as the Mentos avatar, this was a VTuber SummerSlam incentive. And so, well, there you have it. I hit my donation goal for the VTuber SummerSlam for Gamers Outreach, and, well, now I have a Mentos PNG avatar. Hashtag blame Sam's mods. I'm gonna blame Sam's mods for everything. And I mean everything. Especially DN. You know, we gotta hold DN responsible, you know? Just saying. I mean, hey, if you want a Minty ass to go for it, it could be a shocking revelation when you try it out. Shut up! Shut up, Renee! Looks like Patrick Star after getting stuffed into a trombone! Shut up! Is mayonnaise an instrument? So you can use mint as a way of saying something looks really good in some instances. So really, Shino, this is a compliment. Ah! Alright. Looking mint, looking fresh. I am feeling so sexy. I'm just so fresh, so clean. So fresh and so clean, clean. Oh, man. Nothing wrong with a minty S. Just say it's a new bass style. Oh, is that Am I gonna be a trendsetter now? Keep it lean, keep it clean, Minty ass something. Yeah. Oh, I love me some Outkast, Renee. I have a very wide variety of
Please
taste of
calmly
music.
put the controller down and stretch, you dumb bitch.
That is actually a good idea. I will stretch. Thank you very much for the routine. All right, and everybody who's in chat, stretch with me. Oh, water redeem too, huh? All right. I should quench my thirst. Let me introduce you to my friend No. I know what you're doing. No. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Yeah, I know some Outkast. I'm a very open book when it comes to music, Renee. Like, I love all kinds of music. Hip-hop, R&B, pop music from the 80s. I love Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder. I do love my, like, heavy metal and scream metal and death metal. Like, I'm a very big open book. But, of course, movie soundtracks, game soundtracks, J-pop, K-pop, anime opening endings, soundtracks in general. Like, I'm just an open book when it comes to music.
Emotional damage.
For what? Can we get a hee-hee? Oh, can we get a hee-hee? I can give you a hee-hee. All right. There you go. Is that good? I also have a niche selection of music. I listen to Ween, Aphex Twin, Daft Punk, They Might Be Giants, and most indie rock songs. I love They Might Be Giants. Istanbul, not Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople. Why does Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul. Oh, man. Personally, I'm a huge fan of J-pop, Vocaloid, and anime. I love me some Vocaloid. I love Hatsune Miku. I love me some Miku. Fun fact, we are the same guys that made Ocean Man. Oh yeah, I knew that. Ocean Man. Oh man, I don't listen to much Ween, but I do know that that's the band that did Ocean Man. Yeah, I just love music in general. I always have. And, like, you can always tell, like, I don't know, I'm very picky about music. And, like, I'm very picky about, like, where the rhythms are supposed to go and how it sounds. Like, when people do covers, if there are parts of it that are missing, it's, like, it kind of bothers me a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nothing. Minty. Listen here, Matthew. Are you saying I'm so fresh and so clean? Clean? Is that what you're saying? That has to be what you're saying, right, Matthew? Sir, can I have a Mento? You may have a Mento. Here. There, I popped you a Mentos. If I remember correctly, They Might Be Giants did the 200th strong bad email song. I think they did, yes. Also, fun fact, did you guys know that They Might Be Giants did the hot dog song for the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Fact. They did the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's They Might Be Giants. True story. It doesn't matter what comes fresh, goes better in life with Mentos Fresh. It doesn't matter what comes fresh, goes better with life. Mentos Fresh and full of life. No freaking shot. What? Huh? What? I mainly just like video game music, but thanks to my mom, I love the Beatles and the Monkees. Hey, we're the Monkees! Yeah, I like the Monkees. I love me some Beatles, too. Oh, Shino, you mind if I just drop a message just in case you want to contact me in the future? Abso-fucking-lutely. Please go right ahead, Renee. Please go right ahead. Yes, the Matthew is here. The man, the myth, the Matthew. The Mathmeister. It's Matthew. Oh, Matthew. Look, it's Matthew. Nothing gets to you staying staying cool. It's me. I'm here. Hi. Hey Matthew, are you busy right now? Because if you're not, we could jump into the arcade. You could join us for chat and chill tonight, unless you'd rather just take it easy. It's up to you, my good sir. Yes. You're down to join? All right. Well, I'm gonna jump back into the arcade then, and I will set it up. Feel free to jump in whenever you're ready. Let me put a logo in there.
Well, butter my backside and call me a biscuit.
Well, well, shit there. Hello, nephew. I was trying and I botched that up so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew's with us. Say hi to Matthew, everyone.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, doing lovely. Honestly, kind of just chilling and talking, and some of us in chat are apparently farting. God damn, Dolius, Jesus. God. All right, get the Mentos spray. Get the Mentos spray. We're gonna actually need it.
Mentos.
Yeah, if I fart right now, this place is gonna smell like mint. So what's been going on in the wonderful world that is Matthew?
Secret stuff.
Ooh, secret stuff. Stuff
Yeah.
that dare I say it's stuff that's secret?
Oh, so secret.
Oh, so secret?
I've been working on a lot of things on my end.
Oh, I know you have been. I know you have. I was telling everybody that everybody in Knothole has been working on some stuff and that they have no idea what's coming, and that's all I've told them.
Oh yeah, everyone's delving into some really cool stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Omega says, "God, that southern accent just made me think of, I'm tired, Grandpa."
That's too dang bad.
Now get back out there and go and feed your sister. I had to lock her up in the barn because she wouldn't stop playing with the worms. I don't know what. The Mentos Febreze collab? No, Felonious, no. Lance,
I would buy it.
oh, the Mentos Febreze? It would probably smell good, honestly.
Yeah, I mean better than Febreze Mentos.
Ugh. You just gave me a really bad taste in my mouth at the back of my throat, and I don't like it, Matthew. No!
Tastes like lavender.
Speaking of sister, hi, Kayla!
Hello.
I call her my sister, so the timing. Did they feed your sister? Are you done playing with the worms? Because if you're done, I can let you out. Hashtag Team Brain Sale. Hashtag Justice for Kayla. Oh my gosh. Renee in a southern accent says, I wonder who this Sheena the Wolf is all about. It looks like Shiner the Wolf. Shiner the Wolf. Sounds like a beer brand.
It kind of does.
Let's see. I'm about to get in that call, Sheena. You staying in the bar now. You see, you've been playing with the worms. You've been playing with the worms, so you need to be punished. Omega says, don't worry, I'm coming to feed you, big sis. Oh, man. So, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie trailer when? Huh? When? Never.
I want it to be tomorrow because it'd be so funny.
That would be hilarious. I mean, what if it dropped, like, right now? Like, what if it happened, like, immediately?
That'd be funny, too.
Oh, my God.
I think it'd be funny because we had that news article today where it's like, oh, it's the trailer's dropping in August. I'm like, watch it come out tomorrow just to flip and blow that out of the water immediately. That'd be so funny.
That would be. Didn't, like, somebody comment on that? And it's like, you didn't read what he actually put, did you?
Yeah. I made, like, a tweet. I was like, I've kind of been iffy on like people like leaking stuff and stuff like that, and I'm like, I've been iffy on leaks, and someone's like, but this one's 100% true because this person reported. I'm like, okay,
Like,
Yeah.
well, I'll believe it when I see it. You know, at this point.
it's like I just want Paramount to say it. I'm not gonna believe anyone else's words unless it's from anyone working on the movie.
I am excited for it though. Like I am beyond ecstatic for it, and I have a feeling. I don't know. I have a strange feeling that this could be. This could possibly surpass the second one. I hope it does. I mean, you got Shadow involved. You're gonna have a real complex story involved. I'm really hoping to see some magic happen with this one.
I think this one will blow Sonic 2 out of the water, which will take a lot of work to do given how big Sonic 2 was.
Yeah. Like, Sonic 2 just did absolute wonders for him. Like, the first movie was good. Like, the first movie was like, oh my god, this movie's actually good. You know? And then the second movie just, like, surpassed that one. Just like, whoa.
Yeah. Like you tell with Sonic 2, it's like, okay, now that we've made like the introduction for like, you know, the casual Hollywood movie audience, now we can make a Sonic movie.
Yes. Let's see.
I'm excited, especially if they're going to touch on like Adventure 2, and they even said like hints of Shadow the Hedgehog are going to be in there too.
Wait, say that last part again? My headphones cut out.
You're good. I was saying that, given the fact that it's not going to be one for one, but they're like retelling, you know, the story of Adventure 2, and they even said like hints of Shadow the Hedgehog are going to be in there too.
Ooh.
Like this is going to be a big movie.
Ooh. They're setting up for Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Sonic 4 when? Sonic 4 trailer when?
I want them to do the funniest thing ever and do Sonic 4 Part 1 and Sonic 4 Part 2.
Oh, that would be hilarious. I mean, they did it with
the funniest thing ever.
They did it with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1, Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2, so you can do it with Sonic. I'll see Southern accent. Renee Skunk says, drinking me some of that Moonshiner the Wolf. Good. Felonius says we'll get GTA 6 before the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. Omega Zero says, breaking news, local mint wolf found unalive, suspects found to be local queen lioness. No! Don't kill me!
Oh no.
Speedster says, yeah, I feel the same as you, Matthew. I'm taking a break from Twitter because of how bad it's gotten.
Yeah.
Felonius says Hollywood. Now that we made a generic road trip movie, let's try to actually adapt one of the games. Oh man. Sonic the Hedgehog 4, The Quest for Peace. Right. Yeah, why not? That Score Bunny Trainer says, hey Shino, want to know how I found your TikTok? How did you find my TikTok? I'm curious.
Spaghetti.
Yes. I'm curious. How did you find my TikTok? I think I just gave you my link or something, didn't I, Matthew?
Yes.
I think.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
From a comment on a video? Oh, what video, Score Bunny? What video did I comment on? This wolf's got a TikTok. Unfollows. JK, shut up. Yeah, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Although, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stay on Twitter because it's just a hot mess now. It's like... It's like, oh, there's a post that's relevant to me. One internet video I don't care to see. Another internet video of someone beating somebody up that I don't care to see. Another internet video of some crime taking place that I don't want to see. It's like, I didn't ask for any of this. And nobody I know is sharing any of this. Get this junk off my feed. When? I just want to see Sonic stuff, okay? I want to see video game news. I want to see my friends post art.
That's why I mostly only do the following tab instead of the For You tab. It's like I'd rather see posts from the people I'm following rather than just general Twitter.
Maybe that's what I should do, is just go to the following tab and just ignore that. Maybe it'll make it a little bit more bearable to deal with.
Just gotta make sure. Because I have had issues where like Twitter will sometimes revert it back to for you instead of following,
Yeah, they do that.
but it's just a matter of looking at the top of the screen basically.
Yep, just go to the top of the screen, click it, done. This wolf's got a TikTok, yes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Omega, much appreciated. The Twitter bot situation has gotten really bad. I signed into my art account and found over 20 plus bot followers. Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I post on Twitter, but frankly, I don't really like to traverse Twitter all that much.
Yeah. I kind of don't either. I mean, I do look at it just to, you know, check in on everybody and see how everybody's doing, but that's also what the Not Whole City server is for. I lurk in those channels just to see how general chat everybody's doing. See, everybody seems like they're doing just fine, and we're hoping it stays that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Not Whole City, nothing major announced yet, guys, but there's going to be a lot of changes coming up to improve the quality of the server and stuff in the future, so stay tuned, guys. Things are coming.
Yeah.
Things are going to happen. Good things. All good things. Just to make it better for you, our amazing community that we love so very
Things are about to explode.
Yes. Like
Hold on.
like the rat in Conker's Bad Fur Day when he eats too much cheese. Let's see. I just remember Luna the Hollow Wolf saw my clip of me being the unhinged radio host that Trixie's shown, and she was like, "No, not going near you with a 10-foot pole." And Zack and Sonic was like, "Yes." Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that video, Renee. That was a good video. I enjoyed that so much. I was like, "Holy shit! I want to work with this guy."
Actually, that does remind me. I should probably let Renee know this. I am working on a trailer for something. I can't reveal what that is yet. But I was actually gonna do like an advertisement in the background somewhere for like Renee's radio station, just to
Ooh.
reference that tweet.
Ooh, that's cool.
I was like, that'd be funny.
Oh, Alex is showing me a link of what his PNG tuber looks like. Let's see what that looks like. It says error code general exception while processing. Yeah, it's not. I'm not getting a picture.
Here, I'll send it to you over Discord because I got it to work. For some reason, Twitch cut the link in half.
Oh. Oh, I see it. Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah. There's
Alright.
there's the full link.
Let me have a look at that.
It's pretty nifty looking. It looks really good.
Yeah, I remember this character. Yeah, I remember. I saw you. I've seen you around for like the longest time. I remember you from another fandom that I used to be a part of that I will not mention because I have nothing more to do with those people. But I remember seeing you there, and you always had like art of your character, and your bat was always so cute, Dr. Alex, always. So Omega says a question for you two. What's the question?
You'll get one question.
Yeah, everybody
And then
gets
you may ask another question. And then you may ask another question. And then you may ask another question.
Old pic from Shady Ever. Yeah, my God, I haven't heard that artist's name in a while. I wonder if they're still drawing. Have you ever had a situation where someone wasn't allowed to post due to conflicts with the channel moderation setting? That's... I'm not sure, but speaking of
What? Of what?
you
Of
know,
what?
speaking of
Of-
nothing to do with anything that we're talking about, it's Sora Starlight, everybody.
I am the Sora Starlight, the one that flaps in the night. I mean, flaps in the night.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, if you're,
What's up?
I will say if you're 100% okay with it, Renee, it is 100% going in the trailer I'm working on. So, whenever that trailer drops, just keep your eye out.
Ooh, excited, excited. But hi Sora, how's your day? How would you like to share with the rest of the class?
I am doing good. I am. Oh God, you're Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yep, I've been made fresh, so fresh and so clean.
Yes, and I see you, Renee. I see you. I see you for what you really are. Also, I'm the fresh maker because I created you. Also, yeah, what a very eventful day. I saw an eagle sitting on the overpass.
Whoa,
And-
really?
Yes, and it made eye contact with me.
Yeah?
and then I bought M&Ms, both chocolate and peanut butter, and combined them because I'm a loser. And then something else that I will reveal later on happened amazingly and everything. And oh my gosh. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. You know you're always welcome here.
Thank
Is
you.
that required that everyone who joins talks about all the exciting things that are coming up?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Renee says, I'm scared of Sora. I'm sure she might tell you why.
Oh, yeah. If it's... I'm guessing for one or two reasons. Because, okay, well, I don't... I'm just... I don't know. I won't say anything more unless Renee wants me to.
Yeah, Renee, give Sora permission, please. I'm curious. Bombastic side eye.
Did you say boombastic?
How am I getting everyone? Oh well, these are this is my crew, my homie G's.
Yeah.
Me.
Homie G.
Welcome to
me-
Not Whole
me-
City.
Yes. I know
Or
it's
at
like
least 1/4 of Not Whole City.
we- I
1/4.
I think we are like. I think we're probably less than a fourth of Not Whole City right now.
No, we're a
True.
fourth,
Are we a fourth?
canonically.
I don't know fractions.
Canonically, gotcha.
Canonically,
Yes.
we're a fourth.
Canonically.
I don't like how you keep saying canonically. Like, I don't understand your mathematical wizardness and your canonical canon.
Listen, you can trust my math because I'm math you.
Oh my god. I really love that.
Mind, like, mind blown.
So Renee wants me to just say what I'm thinking. It's because I think Renee is perhaps still in the closet about being a girl. You know, it maybe,
Oh.
possibly, yes. I can smell it on them.
Oh,
Smell it.
Renee's face.
And it's-
Aww.
And it is, you know what it smells like? You know what it smells like?
What does it smell like?
It smells like strawberry.
I was locked in a closet once.
Yeah.
I cried.
Oh no.
I was like 3 at the time, but
Well, you have good memory. That all traumatic memories are well ingrained usually.
Oh.
yeah.
I
But like,
Hyperventilating.
I locked myself in the closet because like I went in the closet, closed the door, and I didn't realize the doorknob inside the closet was broken.
Oh shoot! You know, I locked myself in a closet to like scare somebody once, and then as I was in there for a few minutes, I was like, "Wow, where's this person?" I might have to just abandon the joke. And then I went to grab the, the knob, the doorknob from inside, and I was like, "Oh, it's not here. What the hell?" And then, so there was a brief moment where I thought, I'm actually locked in here. I won't be able to get out. And then I kept feeling, and it was like this old-timey closet. I don't know what era, but it had this little tiny turny thing that was connected to the knob. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I was able to get out.
Is
Well, at
that
least you were
a
able to get
flippin'
out.
GKIC?
It's a GK.
It's a GK. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to do our thing. GK. I love you.
Wow, you really stretched those words out. Those are impressive. I mean, Stretch Armstrong would have been impressed.
Oh, well, you know, I like to be flexible.
You like to be flexible,
Yeah.
stretchy.
And
Yes, hello
stretchy.
GK. She goes, so
And Matthew.
Whoa, she's all about those W's. I think that's like her primary part of her vocabulary is
The
W's.
W's.
and no wonder, because she's always dropping the W's for wins, yo. Because W's the beginning of the word win.
Yeah.
That's the joke, because she's always winning.
We love you too, GK. How are you doing? I hope the festival's been
I
going
am
well so far.
distracted by that penguin.
You're distracted
Oh.
by a penguin?
Penguins are fun. I'll tell you the penguin story about Matthew, because they just said it. So when we were
Oh.
in New York City, and I just was like, I think I'll get up and walk around the corner and go into the hallway to go to the kitchen. You know, that was my thought process. I always think it out. I think I'm gonna do this. So anyway, I did it. It's quite successfully, frankly. And when I turned the corner, there's Matthew just walking down the hall as a penguin. Just like,
Yeah.
and nobody's there. He's not doing it for anybody. It's just for him. And I was like, I'm just like sliding like I was ice skating with my socks on the floor. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And you were just like, "Yarr." I don't remember really, to be honest. But I think it was a grunt or affirmation of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Renee is on the floor hyperventilating, effing dead. Listen, Renee, no pressure. You can be a girl if you want to be a girl. No pressure. You know, you come out of that closet if you want. You're halfway there. Ooh, singing on a
Living on a prayer.
I've been on a Bon Jovi.
living on a
kick.
prayer. Bon Jovi's great.
Bon Jovi is great. And real quick, love you too, GK. We love you so much. Also, hello, Anil. How are you doing? But yes, Bon Jovi, amazing artist, very talented musician, freaking phenomenal.
I don't
He
know
also,
a lot of songs, but go ahead.
He actually just released a new album a couple months back, and it has one of my favorite songs on it now.
Wait, he did?
Yeah,
Oh,
and one of the songs on his new album, it just like it kind of hits me in the home.
Okay. Share the song with me in a link so we can listen to it later.
hits you in the home.
Yes,
That's where's that? In this.
but it's like, yeah,
Okay.
it's just like one of those songs where it's like, you know, where you like listen to a song and it's like, this just perfectly describes my life, and I love this.
Yes. Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
I see.
I don't know if I have
Troublemaker.
one. There's not one off the top of my head that I could think of where I'm like, this describes my life. But there are a few songs that I've listened to where, to a T, the entire song literally talks about something that I have gone through. Like,
Oh my.
for example, if you guys know the song "Everything She Wants" by Wham, oh, I've been through it. But I
don't
fucking
think-
love
yeah,
that song. It's so good.
Yeah. Also,
Word.
if anyone in chat ever wants to look up the song I'm talking about by Bon Jovi, it's a song called "Legendary."
Legendary.
I only know one legendary. It's I Am Legend, the Will Smith
You know, you're talking about the movie.
Yes.
I like the
With
part
the
where he shoots the
alternate.
mannequin and screams, "Dang it, Fred!"
Dang it, Fred! Will you do that?
He's like, "If you're alive, move now! Move now!" Then he shoots. He's like, "Dang it, Fred!"
Yeah. And I love the part where he loses his dog. But then he goes and talks to the one mannequin in the video store, and he's like, it's so sad because he's like, my friend wanted me to talk to you. And she's like, why won't you talk to me? Man, those sad parts really got me.
Yeah. I
Anyway.
did enjoy the movie. I actually got to see it in theaters when it came out.
Like the alternate ending is way more preferable.
I never
Yeah.
saw the alternate ending. Also, Water Redeem, everyone.
I don't have
Water.
Or whatever
You-
liquid hydration you happen to have on you.
Hey, it's Lil Red. What's up, Lil Red? They're regular for me.
Yes, it is Red. Hi, Red. Good to see you. Also, Bobtron, welcome. Good to see you again. Doing our best to stay hydrated, Little Red. We're hanging in there. I just can't wait for summer to be over so we can finally get to my favorite season, fall.
Yeah, that's my favorite season.
Hell yeah.
I really like the air and the color of everything, and it's just crisp and nice. You know, you wear jackets and stuff. Those are fun.
I just had this really stupid image pop in my head where Sora comes out of her little home and she's like, fall is finally here. I love the smell of the fresh air. Goes in for a big sniff, and as soon as she does, a big truck comes by on an 18-wheeler, and then all of a sudden smoke just gets in her face. She's just like,
70% pollution. Oh, all right. No, that needs to be like a scene like, just walks out in that. What's that one tune like? Ah, that's a bad rendition. Never mind. But, you know, like when someone walks out into the morning, like scenery. And it's like,
you mean like da 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 da?
Yes, I can't do that. That's way better. Way better sounding than me. I was way off.
It's okay.
And I
it's
instantly
okay.
knew. So I walk out and that music's playing, and I just sniff in, and then I get hit with the truck, full frontal, right? Pollution.
Sounds like.
Oh, it's fresh air. Morning.
Well, better air pollution than getting hit by the truck. Am I right?
We'll see. But yes, probably.
then Sora's adventure turns into Excel Saga.
Oh my god. Now I need some emergency food.
Yeah.
Remember Excel Saga? Remember that anime?
Yes, I remember that anime very vividly.
Very crazy anime.
Yeah, that actress actually hurt herself. Her voice. It's like scarred her vocal loids doing
The
it.
English actress or the Japanese actress?
The English, yes, the English. Because it was a weird era in, dubbing. And they were kind of like taking in anybody they could get. And here you have this very enthusiastic voice actress who wasn't completely trained up, to my understanding. And she just like went bananas and hurt herself doing Excel. Because Excel is like
that's
hyperactive. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty
I mean, it
bananas.
feels bad. Yeah. I don't know what came of her, unfortunately. But I think she recovered, but I remember reading some unfortunate stories about it, so.
Hi, Sunnyside. Hi, Tails Doll. How's it going, you two? Welcome.
Sunnyside.
Hello. I was gonna mention,
Yeah.
you know, another movie that had a interestingly alternate ending.
What's that?
What?
Have you ever seen the movie Little Shop of Horror?
No, but I've heard of it.
I've heard of
Cool,
it.
we'll need to watch that later.
So this is on the list of required movies to watch before I die. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's it's one of those that we need. I don't want to bring up the ending if if we're gonna watch that later, because it's a very funny movie.
Okay. I'd be down.
I've heard of it. I believe it's high regarded in the movie sphere.
Yeah, it's actually like it was a horror movie, and then they like made a play off of it, and then they did another movie which was more comedic based off the play.
Yeah.
I see.
Speaking of movies that people haven't seen until recently, would you guys believe that Sora Starlight had never seen Ferris Bueller until about a week ago? Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
Crazy,
This
right?
is a true story.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Only Sora's not seen the movie. Totally.
Oh wait, I forgot you
Did
two.
Matthew not?
It was Sora.
I've never seen Ferris Bueller.
Right, it was Sora, Matthew, and Trixie who haven't seen. Were you there with us when we watched it, Matthew? You were there, right?
No.
Oh, you were probably working at a job like a loser. But yeah.
What? What?
So it's an ironic joke.
Okay, we need to fix that.
Yes, because working is not a loser. It's a good thing. It's a good. See, it was a funny joke.
Well,
Chat gets me.
Sora
Chat
can now safely say that the ending joke on the end credits of Deadpool now makes more sense to them.
It does. I knew, like, you know what? I had seen a flash in my brain knew that it was from something. I just didn't know what specifically. But yes, you are true and just and noble in your words.
So I need to see Little Shop of Horrors, you need to see Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Is that about a pet shop?
What?
Oh, you're thinking about Pet? I think aren't you thinking about Pet Cemetery?
I don't know. Maybe.
What are you talking about?
The little pet shop, the Pet Shop of Horrors, or no, the what?
No, Little Shop of Horror.
Little Shop.
Little
of
Shop
Horror.
of Little Shop of Horror is based on like a flower store,
Oh,
and it's about like this mysterious plant that like the owner of the shop, he can't raise it for some reason. Like no matter how much he waters it or anything, it just won't grow.
nice.
But he finds out the thing that sustains it is human blood.
Blood.
So it starts with like he starts like draining the blood from his fingers to like feed the plant to keep it alive, and it starts growing bigger and bigger, and it gets to the point where he actually has to like start feeding the thing meat and stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it's a very dark movie, but it's got really good humor. Like the villain character is a dentist, and he has like this whole song talking about like, oh, he's a horrible person, and that's why he's a dentist because he loves pain.
Womp, womp, womp. Well, I believe you because you have a good fix on the funnies.
Yeah,
You know, so I will trust you in that.
yeah. The song's like, when I was a little bit of boy, I would go around the street like kicking puppies and punching girls in the face, and my mom would be like, he'll be a dentist.
Oh my god.
I think-
be a dentist.
I think of Crazy Dentist. I still see Count Dooku from Star Wars, from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Christopher Lee.
Wait. Oh, yes. In the remake, the Johnny.
In the remake with Johnny Depp in it, yeah.
Actually, it's not that it's a remake of the original movie that was out in, the 80s, but actually it was a more close adaptation of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, book as it was written.
Oh. Gotcha.
So, yes, it's so just to be clear, I don't want to have the nerds come after us.
We're all nerds. What are you talking about?
Rude.
Every last one of us.
That is accurate.
I did love the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Audrey in it. It was that movie is magical, and I loved. I remember recently, and I think that was you that showed it to us, Sora. Did we watch Wonka recently with you? The one where it tells his like origin story.
Yes, we watched the prequel, which was surprisingly delightful.
It was very delightful. It made me very happy.
Yes.
J Triumph says,
I felt
"Nerds."
Nerds, mo.
And yes,
Fight me.
and yes, you are a little red. There's no denying it. You are a nerd, and you have no choice but to accept it.
Yeah, deal with it.
Or we will find you, and we will make you play video games.
We're coming for you right now.
That's it. Uh-huh.
We have your address. We're closing in.
Oh, God. Okay, now you're making it creepy.
5 seconds out. Run.
Who else but Sora? She's Sora.
Sora.
You never know exactly what she's gonna do next. She's Sora.
Hey,
Sora.
that's copyright. That's copyrighted.
So's your mom.
Oh my god. Accurate.
So I had to double check this, but the main lead for Little Shop of Horror is played by Rick Moranis.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good old Rick. I love Rick Moranis. He's definitely one of the best comedic actors out there. But and I admire that he did what he did. He left when he was on top, and now he just focuses on life and his family and everything. Like Rick is a cool dude. He's not all about like Hollywood and fame and all that kind of stuff. Although he did appreciate those times, So
well, that's the thing. You make your money and you get out.
Yep.
You know, that's it. I think I've never been in show business, so to speak.
The last time I saw him, I think he was involved in a Super Bowl commercial. Like, he came back and did like a commercial, and everybody was like, "Holy shit, it's Rick!" And he looked great, honestly. You know, he's much older now, but he looks great. He looked like he was in really good shape. So it's like, yo, Rick, looking good, brother.
Yo, now crackle pop. Oh, what are you laughing at?
Yeah.
You must have seen something.
I'm just a silly little dude.
Oh, you're just doing okay. Because I swear to God, like that was reactionary to something, and I was like, "Let me in on the goods." Okay.
No, just my the last gland in my brain just kicked in.
Oh, neat. We're so Matthew, when he has 100% brain power, we're all doomed.
Matthew's one of those people who gives into his impulses.
Yeah.
Not all of them, because then he would be an actual psycho, but he gives into his weirdest impulses, and I freaking love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I mean, I do constantly tell people, never give me power. I will abuse it in the stupidest ways.
If you want it, I'll give you power.
Power!
I'm glad the two of you got to witness that firsthand, too, as well.
Oh, yeah, I was looking forward to it.
Speaking of impulses, did you guys ever see that skit that Jim Carrey did about people giving into their impulses back when he did stand-up? It's the funniest freaking thing.
Yeah, I was watching Robin Williams, funny enough, recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Man,
He's got some really good stand-up.
Oh, Robin? Oh, absolutely. Robin Williams is... Man, that man is amazing.
Yeah.
I miss him so much.
Miss you. Anyway, so...
I heard that.
Yeah.
September, honey. September. It's coming.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do a New York City thing.
Yeah. For those of you guys who don't know, Sora is actually coming back down here in September. We are going to be going to a concert to go see a musician by the name of Dabuel. To make it easy on yourselves, it's Dabuel. Dabuell. He does funk music. Basically, all his music is done on analog. He works with a band of other people, and all of his music sounds like it came straight out of the 80s. It's all analog, nothing's digitized. It's really, really amazing. Really, really awesome stuff that he does. And,
Just like my sticks.
Huh?
Analog, just like my sticks.
Yes,
I'll
exactly.
show you sticks. Yeah, whenever someone's like, "Well, wait, what are you going to New York City to do?" and I'm like, "It's music." They're like, "Oh, who?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's 80s funk." And they're like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Look, I don't know how to say the name." Okay.
Dabuel. I think it's
Dabuel.
Dabuel. It's French, but all the music's in English. All of it. Some of it a little mistranslated, but you know, it's still fucking good. Like, you're just so into it you don't care. But yeah, he's got this whole like, and he looks funky too. He's got like the curly hair, he's got the mustache and the sunglasses, and he dresses fly and everything. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this. Like, I just really like his style of music, and I love the charisma of his character that he basically created, and also everybody who's with him in his band are all amazing. There's this girl, she does her own thing too. Her name is Holly Brune. She has such a sultry voice, such a sultry, sexy voice, and if you've seen her, I'm telling you, jaws dropped on the floor, gorgeous. She is a beautiful woman, absolutely beautiful. I was just like, but anyways,
I just blacked out. Sounds right.
But yeah,
Excellent.
she's very pretty. And then there's a saxophone player he has who goes by the name of Ferdi, Ferdi, and he plays saxophone like he came straight out of the 80s. Like, freaking, and an amazing group of people. Rude Jude is amazing on the keyboards, and it's just good music. Good funk music.
Yeah, I listened to a bunch on YouTube, and whatnot. It's pretty good. I'm going just enjoy just some chill
Yeah.
and all that good stuff.
Take a break and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, can never go wrong taking a break.
Yes. Which we need to officialize those days for sure, so that way I can put it into my my work schedule.
Yeah.
Who has awakened the demons?
There's a
Somebody entered.
Demon Wolf.
Demon Wolf where? Oh, Hollow.
There it is.
Woofa, 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 hedgehog, hedgehog. A woofa, 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 hedgehog, hedgehog.
Fuck me, Adam.
I have been summoned from the great vast realms of any. Is that a mint?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't like mint. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Goodbye.
Oh, come back here! Come back here!
Well, what a ride.
Lunar the Hollow Wolf, everyone.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You better be. Yeah, we are just chatting and chilling and hanging out with everybody. Nothing particular tonight. Just talking about random stuff, movies, music, women.
What do you think of my rendition of the Badger song?
That was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I'll never forget it.
That was the incantation that summoned me into existence.
Do it again.
Oh, woofa, 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 hedgehog, hedgehog.
You need to like go record that, and it needs to be real in my life. I'll be right back. Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh man, I was gonna wait to say this for Sora when Sora was here, but I was gonna be like, if you actually look at all the avatars on screen, it is literally woofa 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 hedgehog.
Yeah,
it's literally
that's why I started singing that.
three wolves and three wolves and a hedgehog walk into a barcade. The hedgehog gets drunk.
A man walks into a bar, then a table, then a chair, and then a bar.
Wait, what do you mean 3 wolves? The third one got left outside.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so long story short, chat, in case you guys are wondering. We were all planning to go to this barcade. Now, of course, it is a barcade. What's the first word on barcade? Bar. So unfortunately, Lunar couldn't come with us, but that's okay. You know, Lunar was able to go and hang out with their partners and have a lovely time, which I'm glad you did. So yeah. But the rest of us hung out at this bar arcade, and and so unfortunately,
I played Monkey Ball.
Yes, we played the Monkey Ball arcade machine. We saw Sora get drunk, and we had a really good time though. Honestly, I think everybody had a blast. The food there was phenomenal.
Food was good. I was flipping upset I couldn't get a flipping cheeseburger though.
Yeah, didn't it like run out?
Yeah, everyone was getting cheeseburgers. It was like, all this cheeseburger's so good. It's like, I'm gonna order one. So I like put in an order. They're like, we just ran out of burgers. I'm so sorry. I'm like, are you flipping kidding me?
You outburgered the arcade.
I wanted a burger.
Well, the next time you come down here, we'll try to get a burger from there. Okay?
Next time I come down, you need to witness me eating a baked potato.
I would love to. We'll go find a baked potato place that sells like big baked potatoes and just go ham. I'd be so down.
I want to see Matthew eat a baked potato like a banana, just picking it up and go, oh.
Dr. Alex says, "Why not a bat too?" Oh, to the wolfa hedgehog. Why not a bat? Why not a skunk while we're at it? Why not?
Bat, and a wolfa, hedgehog.
Lunar, what's been going on with you today?
Finally got the PC back in its box and sent on its way for repairs.
Yay!
Ordered myself McDonald's breakfast, only to then find out that my mom had ordered me a fried breakfast anyway, so I could have saved myself like $30.
No! Wait, $30 for McDonald's?
I ordered a lot.
Damn! I was gonna say, that's a lot of McDonald's!
There was like 4 hash browns, there was a breakfast wrap, There was a sausage and egg McMuffin with extra sausage and extra cheese, and then there was pancakes and sausage with extra sausage because I like putting like the syrup on the pancake and then putting the sausage on the pancake and then eating it together as one.
That was a nice, crispy opening of the can.
Thank you.
So much sausage.
What about sausage?
Oh, you know, just there's a lot of sausage in the description that Lunar was just giving.
It's like no wonder she paid $30.
Yeah.
One GK's eggs again.
Because like if I didn't go through all of those extras and get the things that I did, then I wouldn't have enough sausage to be able to, you know, have one sausage per pancake because they give you 3. So I was like, yeah.
I want GK's eggs again. She made really good eggs.
Yeah, she
Yeah, it was
did.
good eggs. Indubitably.
I had no context for that whatsoever.
Be right back again.
Oh, GK made breakfast for everybody at the Airbnb on one of the nights.
Why did I miss all the cool stuff?
I'm sorry!
She made eggs just like my grandmother.
Aw. Grandma
Yo,
made good eggs.
went on so many magical adventures while I was away, and my magical adventure was go to a fucking IHOP in the middle of the night.
Oh my god.
I mean, the look on that lady's face when we said a group of 17 at midnight.
Yeah, you should have seen when I walked up to the people in like Old Ramen. When I was telling them, "Oh yeah, we got like a bigger group coming of about like 70 people," you know, they should have had a reservation. The looks on all of their faces were mortified. They were like, "What the fuck are we going to do?"
But didn't you notice that after we all got there, we all sat down and were eating, how in a good mood they seemed to be in, the staff?
Yeah.
And I think it's
I think
because...
because when you think like big party, like you think like rowdy, like oh everyone's gonna go flipping nuts and it's gonna be a mess. But like, no, we were respectful. It was just basically them serving 4 tables worth of people at that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, the worst we probably got was well, whenever one of us was standing up talking to another table, might have gotten in someone's way like once or twice, like barely an inconvenience.
Yeah. but they
that's a pretty big paycheck for them.
Yeah, but they were very nice about it. I think it's because we were overall everybody was so well mannered and just it's because you're not dealing with a bunch of rowdy assholes. You're dealing with people who who are basically adults and know how to act like adults and know how to act in society. And we were just ourselves, and they got that. I think that's what the restaurant liked about it.
Cut to me on the couch holding a giant thing of icing.
Yeah.
Never forget.
That was beautiful. So one of these things. So one of my favorite things that happened on this trip at the Airbnb was when Matthew bought a tub of frosting and eats straight up frosting. I would do the same thing too. Trust me. So Matthew's laying on the couch, right? And so Matthew falls asleep and has the frosting open, still in their hand. And I don't remember if it was Deku or
it was DJ
or DJ. Yeah, DJ I think went to grab it, and Matthew awoke almost instantly, my frosting, had the most serious look on his face. and then you fell back asleep the second time, and then I think it was GK or Sora that slowly got the frosting out of your hand, so you were sleeping there holding it.
I wasn't gonna freaking touch that
okay,
thing.
so it wasn't
scared.
you. It might have been GK
I was
then.
too scared.
But yeah, freaking. So the hand is still open, it's still holding the frosting. And so Casey wakes up Matthew to take Matthew to bed, and Matthew's like, "Where's my frosting?" All sad and.
Yeah, I didn't want to die that night.
So folks, this is a lesson. If Matthew has a throne wish list, send him some Betty Crocker.
Betty Crocker. Yo, combo breaker. Yeah, Matthew was a rando, silly Billy.
Wait,
freaking loved it.
You know what a combo breaker is?
Yeah, it's when you do multiple combo breaks your lung.
No,
I know you like that combo on combo action.
You did that sound effect perfectly. Please tell me that you didn't just do
Oh.
that on accident.
No, that was intentional. Combo breaker. That's not even my best. Let me get into character. Hang on. Player 1 ready. Player 2 ready. Breaker.
Got my hopes up for nothing.
Yeah. We're so close. Combo break.
Nah, I'm sad.
Oh, you disappointed Lunar. Shame on you.
Oh,
I thought she knew, like, it's a sound effect from like one of my favorite games of all time, and she nailed it perfectly on the first try. And I was like, you know what that is? And then I was like, oh, okay.
I could do it. I know how to do it. I just I have to become like, listen, the humidity is really bad right now, and I can only do things like here and there. Like I can't. It's you know, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and I don't you know.
Also,
9
I saw you
o'clock
down
in the
there at the
afternoon.
bottom. I saw you down there at the bottom, Trixie. Hello.
Hi, I saw you too.
Where's Trixie?
Hi, Trixie.
Shit.
I also saw Trixie killed Sora.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
I saw her avatar in the
In the
war
war.
at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh,
I
she
started a
killed
war.
me?
Trixie.
Yeah,
killed you.
I watched Trixie walk up to you and just kill you in the war.
Damn.
Yes. I think GK stabbed me.
Jeez, Louise. What's it gonna be this way?
I think Trixie actually has a stream tonight. I believe she's doing Kirby. Which Kirby game is she doing tonight? No, she's doing Kirby.
Kirby sub.
Hold your horses! It's Kirby's
the-
Adventure on the
How the
NES.
heck do you know I'm here when I'm trying to set up? Because you can see the name of your avatar down on the bottom screen. That only appears if
You're
in
that
chat.
rabbit right there at my hand!
Oh my.
What? You can't escape us, Trixie. It's inevitable.
There was so much emotion behind that, I feel sorry.
Listen,
Yeah.
what have I said? Fastest fingers in the west, fastest eyes in the east.
Their Trixie senses were tingling, I guess, says Bobtron. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, Trixie knows everything. She sees all. Not to be taken lightly.
Oh
How the
my
heck do you
gosh.
know I am here when I'm trying to set up? Yeah, all the things. Because all the things. All the things! Paw Patrol.
Uh-huh.
Be there on the double. No hole too small. No
You wanna?
sausage. Too big. Paw Patrol.
Would you settle for me, sausage?
I mean, good things
What
when
a
it's not here. We hear the other half of that.
Whoa, what? A
What?
fine night. Realize.
Zonic has a counter sound to my would you settle for me sausage sound.
Yeah.
Oh, he does? Oh, I know. Would you settle for my... Is that, like, did he make that himself, I wonder?
He made that himself just to counter my sound.
Frickin' Zonic, man. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
He's on top of shit.
Which, if you don't know, that's actually from Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 11, funny enough.
Would you settle for me, sausage?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, it's one of Kano's introduction lines when you start a fight with him.
Would you settle for me, sausage?
Yeah. Because like whenever you start a match, two characters will like have like a little conversation before the fight actually starts.
Yeah.
And that could be one of the second lines that he says to like counter what they say to him. Which is like, would you settle for me, sausage?
See about that. We'll see about that.
I think it got to the point where he actually has like a little animation where he's like grilling sausage.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
in from Frontiers. Is that that one?
No, Mortal
Where you
Kombat.
think- Oh, Mortal Kombat. Okay, I know what we're talking about. Shut up. Totally fine here.
But now I have this mental image of Big the Cat cooking a sausage over a fire, and then he's like, would you settle for me, sausage?
Oh my.
Hey, big question. Yeah.
What's your question, real quick?
Hey, big question, real quick. Is your name big 'cause you're thick? Maybe it's 'cause he has a real big sausage.
Am I being propositioned?
Maybe.
Hey, I'm on DoorDash looking at Taco Bell right now. Back off. Get
I
off
had that
my
last night,
back.
funny enough.
I know. I thought of you.
You were there when I was in the drive-thru.
I lived it. It's great. It's freaking
I've been
great.
seeing these. There's these TikTok videos that people have been making not too long ago where these people are like playing the different bell sounds, and the first sound is the Taco Bell sound, and dang, oh hey, it's Taco Bell, but then it's the lower version, which is actually the Undertaker's bell from WWE, dong, and then the guy's like, ah! Like just.
There it is.
Undertaker. Yeah, that's the That one still gives me chills because it's the freaking Undertaker.
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Oh man.
Undertaker. I hardly know her.
Bailiff,
$3 off
wacky
orders.
pee-pee.
That sounds painful. Like I could just almost feel it because I think I've been hit in the tip by something in my
Oh
life.
my god, I'm sorry.
Ah!
So I feel like this is. Oh yeah, it was like when I was a young child, and I went up to the potty, and I was gonna use it, because that's what one does.
Yeah.
When will the story end?
It doesn't end. It doesn't end. But somehow the lid succumbed to gravity and landed on my pee-pee. Quite hard. It was quite sad.
Hi, I'm back. I just had a very interesting interaction.
We just had
Yes.
a very interesting interaction.
Yeah,
it was
we
black
did.
and blue.
You give me your interaction first.
Oh, should I retell it?
No. I
Okay,
will
here we go.
summarize it.
Summarize it? I don't know if you can summarize it. Young
Sorry,
child
Victor.
went to bathroom and oh, Matthew wants to tell it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Sora got their wiener stuck in the toilet lid.
Like it wasn't like stuck. Like I think I got it up pretty fast. I think I was able to escape after the initial crushing.
It's like a freaking mousetrap.
Yeah, it really is. And I imagine I think I just didn't push it back far enough, and that's why the lid succumbed to gravity.
Mousetrap, but instead of little pieces, you play with your.
Oh
moving
yeah.
on. What was your
The
interesting
stakes
interaction
are
now?
very high at that point.
So,
yeah.
Go ahead, Lunar.
It's it's Auntie Moira's birthday today. I went to go say
Oh, it's
hi, wish
Becky's
her happy
birthday today?
Yeah, she's doing like a birthday stream, so I went over. I said hi. I was like, "Hey, I hope you're having a good birthday." And she said, "Hi, I hope you're having a good day. If you're not, I'm gonna come over there and sniff your feet until you're having a good day." And I said, "Well, now I'm having a bad day. What?" And then because she's playing Modded Lethal Company, she got her camera, zoomed it right into like one of the models' like huge ass boobs, and said, "That does that make you any better?"
I'm gonna go ahead and message her right now. Actually, yeah, I see her. She's live right now.
Oh yeah, are you getting a slice? Is that it?
No, it's she's a friend of. I'm actually friends with her. I haven't talked to her in a while. I need to say hello.
Sounds like a kink.
Saying hello.
I want to go home now, sir.
I want to go home now.
Maybe.
All right, there we
We'll
go.
see.
I just messaged it to her.
Goodbye.
Oh. I thought somebody just hung up. I just realized it was on Becky's side.
Popping in to say hello. Hi, Shino. Oh my
Ooh,
god,
item
how are you doing? I hope you're doing
Sound.
well.
Cool.
Let's say Eggman or whoever tests stuff on Flicky's will say Flicky's test goes wrong.
Damn,
too.
nice.
So liquid like form. From slime tails.
I was very disappointed in
I
Popeyes.
like that. I like what you're. I like what you're
Yeah,
spitting
it's
out
a-
there,
it's
slime.
it's a thing.
I like slime. I like
when
that.
when we had when we all went to the mall together, I picked up Popeyes because I was craving chicken.
And thank you so much, Dallin. Thank
And I was
you
like,
for
this is
birthday
the
wishes,
most
I appreciate it.
bland chicken
I've
I've
had a
ever
really,
had.
really
I
wonderful
had
birthday today.
Wendy's. Kit
My
brought
friends
me
and family
like a
have just
Taco
made
Bell
it
taco.
absolutely fucking incredible.
And then
Bandle drew me
the
fucking
really funny
a gorgeous
thing
picture of
was
my
that
Final Fantasy character and her ship.
Deku decided to get me a fucking
I
Popeyes
had the
biscuit.
most delicious
Now,
sushi
me,
at a
of
birthday.
course, I know the meme, I know the bit. I went into it with
Read
no
this
drink.
birthday card out to you guys. Okay, you ready? Listen.
It's they got
Those suckers are dry.
I'm so happy I brought a
Alright,
Baja Blast earlier.
See,
Now, I wish I
Popeyes
got
can
the-
be very good, but sometimes, depending on where you go, it's not.
Mine was pretty good.
I honestly wish I went to that other chicken place that you all went to. I don't.
Oh,
remember the name
Jollibee.
of it.
Oh, Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Yeah, that place was so good.
Gravy on the chicken.
You had to get big tubs of gravy that you just dip your fried chicken in. Oh my god, it was so delicious.
I took a bite of
The
spaghetti.
American dream, right there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
America! Fuck yeah!
No, you don't even finish; you just die in the middle of the sentence.
Yeah. Oh, you just America!
That's probably what would have happened. Like, imagine it's like I dip a chicken leg in there, take a bite, and then I just slam my head on the table.
Like a Family Guy moment. It's just like it just face to the table.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
in between frame.
That is one of the things I still regret about the whole trip. We didn't eat nearly enough as we should have. We were all just so excited and doing things that we didn't even think about it.
We went to so many different places. Yeah, we didn't have enough. I ate less food than I did on normal regular basis. That whole time. It was crazy. I'll be RB.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's something we're gonna have to fix the next time we can do a New York
Yeah.
a New York deal. Excuse me.
Like, I just want to do it again.
So do I. Like, that was amazing. The whole from start to finish, that whole thing was amazing. Every bit of it.
Yeah. It was honestly like living out a movie, in a funny way.
You know, I'd have to agree with you, but I'm curious to hear your interpretation of it all.
Well, just like everything going on, like we basically like experienced so many different things that it just kind of played out like a movie kind of would. We had our highs, we had our lows, we had the best of times, we had the worst of times, but at the end of the day, we all just had a great trip and spent time with each other.
Yeah.
I agree, and I still think about it. I've talked about this before in our private calls, but one of the things I never had, I actually chat doesn't know this, but one of my favorite moments of the entire trip, we were talking about being at O Ramen earlier, when everybody got their food and was having a good time and just enjoying the food and looking at the smiles on people's faces and how excited they were and how good the food was, but just seeing everybody eat together and just enjoying their food. I took a step back, I took a moment, and I slowly looked around at everybody at all of the tables, and I was just like, wow, this actually happened. We actually made it this far. Everybody's together, everybody's happy. We all said we were going to do this thing, and we did it. Like, there was so much to celebrate, you know? And then I look over and I see Lunar doing the exact same thing I'm doing. And Lunar's like, we did it! I'm like, yeah!
Yeah.
It was
We just looked at the room, both just silently like, yeah, let's go.
like me and Lunar, me and Lunar were like totally soaking it in. Like, we were both doing the exact same thing. That was crazy. But everybody was loving their food. I think of all the reactions of everybody eating their food at how good it was, Deku's was really awesome. Like, Deku took one bite of their food, and Deku, you know that look where you have something in your mouth, your eyes buck open, you start smiling, but you can't open your mouth or your food's just gonna come out, and but you can tell by the cheek, you know what I mean? But it's like you're happy, and you're just like, that was Deku. Oh, this is so good.
Funny enough, like, the biggest moment that stands out to me was funny enough on the very first day. Because, honestly, like, the very beginning of the trip was a bit stressful, because I messed up Casey's airplane ticket.
Oh.
And so we had to deal with getting that fixed last minute.
Oh.
And then we got there, and when we met up with Deku got airsick and actually threw up when she landed.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, and then we had that very stressful Uber ride to the Airbnb where I actually kept my eyes closed for like 90% of the trip because I couldn't handle the traffic.
Right.
But like we got to the Airbnb and like I just had like this really like heavy weight on my chest, like just of anticipation of just seeing everyone, especially seeing Zonic and Trixie again.
Yeah.
And like sitting in the living room and just you, Sora, Trixie, and Zonic and GK walking in, like that weight immediately disappeared and just immediate excitement of just seeing my friends in person. It was a magical moment.
if it makes you feel any better, there was like on the second day, when we were first taking the taxi out to New York, for some reason the one we booked was really fucking small, and because all three of us are fairly big people,
Yeah.
we had to all cram into the middle as tight as humanly possible because the driver, who was a dick, decided to leave his stuff all over the front seat and wouldn't move it.
What an asshole.
Oh man, I think I remember that. I think.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, I remember there was like they had all this crap in their vehicle. It's like, you Ubering or you moving? You're gonna be doing neither.
But I like
Snap.
Yeah, just like the moment I got to see
Sora.
yeah, basically.
Sora.
Yeah, you, Sora, and Chino, and Trixie, Zonic, GK. Like,
Yeah.
from that point to the last day, I was basically just riding a high of just having fun.
Aw,
Same.
Like,
well, that's
I am
cool.
here with friends, and that's all that matters to me in this moment.
Same.
Well, that's great. That's great.
Same. I remember Sora pulling up to my apartment for the very first time, like actually Sora, and Sora shouts out my real name just to make sure it was me, and then but I still said Sora, but Sora probably remembers me like literally jumping up and down with an umbrella in my hand because it was
Yes.
raining that day.
You were jumping with that umbrella. I thought you were gonna get like Mary Poppins away. You know.
I was so excited, but I helped Sora park the car, and then once the car was parked and Sora was able to get out, I gave Sora like a big ass hug. Literally jumped on Sora. I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I could not wait.
Oh yeah,
exciting.
another thing I remembered on the first day was the fact I didn't sleep for 36 hours and I didn't eat for 24 hours.
God, why?
Yeah.
Well, I stayed up because I wanted to make sure that like me and Casey were up and ready for the airplane because we were leaving at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we were doing that, and then just the fact that like that I don't think I had dinner that night because I think I had like a late lunch and I was just full from that. But like the entire time, just like trying to get to the Airbnb and the airplane flight and everything, just I didn't have time to get anything to eat, and I was just
Right.
running on pure adrenaline to make sure nothing went wrong.
Well, it's kind of my problem is I couldn't sleep the night before the day that I was going to be going to meet Shino. So I was like, maybe I should get some sleep or anything, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to go and I'm going to get there and it's going to be glorious. And
And
I
was.
did. I was on Discord the whole time getting there. And then and then it was just a whirlwind because after that, we immediately went and got ramen. And that rejuvenated me.
Yeah, it did.
I was so lit.
So Sora and I both got the same bowl. Zonic got a smaller thing because he wasn't as hungry at the time. But Sora opened up that bowl and you watched like the steam and the smell hit their face, and from my point of view, like Sora's like tired, like while very happy face, Sora had that tired face. Like Sora's droopy face, like Sora had a facelift and freaking like this, like the eyes bucked wide open, and Sora was literally like, "Ooh!" It was glorious.
Yeah.
It was so glorious. Sora dug
Perfect.
right into that shit.
I was like, nom 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 nom. Meanwhile, you're just like you've had that experience already, so you're like,
Yeah.
all right. And then Zonic's with us. Zonic randomly I didn't tease them, but they just ordered noodle. And I'm like, I'm just getting some noodle. But they went to bite it, and I felt bad because that shit was hot. Hot. And they had the way. I was like, oh yeah, that thing's piping. It wasn't no cold noodle. It was ready to burn you. That stuff. But because I don't think they were hungry, but they were like, I gotta get something. So they just ordered plain noodles, and I'm like, oh, all right. And then I think they had an egg actually. I think they had an egg.
They did.
Maybe
Yeah,
they had an
Sonic did.
ajitama. They had
Yeah.
an ajitama, a flavored egg, and that's what ajitama means, people.
I'll teach you to suck eggs.
I'll teach you to suck eggs, yo. I told you I would do it, but you wouldn't believe me,
Why didn't you believe me?
yo.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy,
Like,
happy, joy, joy.
joy. Someone died. Oh. But it was so great to have Zonic along with because I just thought it was gonna be us two that night, and then we went back to your apartment, and then we immediately were like, all right, we gotta go get Trixie. But then I had an earworm. We went to the wrong airport.
We went to the wrong airport.
I learned a lot about driving in the night in New York City, and it sucked balls. Let me tell you, these airports are like cities of their own.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
They really are. Especially the New York City airports are they're huge. So yeah.
Yeah, no bueno.
But like when we got there, when we got to the wrong airport, Trixie had just landed. Now, thankfully, Trixie on foot only had to wait for us at the airport for technically a half hour, because they were still on the plane at the airport. The planes were just waiting to pull up into the gate because there were so many planes at the airport. So
yeah,
it kind of worked out for us, giving us enough time to get there.
Right, and what else happened? Like, so once we got to the right airport, it was trying to take us to the employee entrances, for actually the gate terminals of like where the planes land, and I start freaking out.
No, that was the wrong airport that happened.
Was that still the wrong airport? All right,
Yep.
I still freaked out.
The GPS took us to the employee area.
Yeah, and Zonic recorded it, but I was just like freaking out. I was like, I just want to get to the place so we can pick her up. What is going on?
Now, at the
It
other
was pretty
airport,
good.
we made a wrong turn, so we had to loop around just to pick her up. That's
I
what
like how
happened.
you say we, when
Okay.
in reality it was just
You
me.
fucked up, Sora. You.
You're like go left, and I went right. You're like, go left, goes right. But if you F up in these airports, turning around and finding your way back is not an easy feat. We lost like 40 minutes of our life.
Yeah, we did. Oh,
Literally.
Sora, tell them what happened like the minute I got out of the car to go greet Trixie.
Well, I didn't even put the car in park yet. We weren't even in a parking space, and you just bolted out of the vehicle and like tackled her. Meanwhile, Zonic's like, "Oh shit, better get with this," and he like grabs her stuff, like, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm in the car still. Like, I'm not parked." And everyone, I'm like, "Get in the car." Please.
But we let Trixie sit next to Sora because Sora and
Yeah.
the Sora and
We
Trixie.
had quite the hug.
Oh
So,
yeah, they did. And
side saddle
then we got
hug,
some
whatever.
Wendy's afterwards, so we all got to get out of the car while we were filling up gas and got some Wendy's, and it was good. It was beautiful. I remember at the IHOP, one of the things that I did notice was Lunar, like taking a moment to go to everybody's table just to hang out and talk with them at certain points. It was absolutely wonderful. I loved seeing that. You looked so excited. You immediately just started engaging in everyone's conversations, and I'm like, look at her go.
I want you to know, right, the moment, because obviously I'd only seen you guys in the train earlier in the day,
Yeah.
and then, we'd also, like, bumped into each other while we were lighted up for the symphony, and while, because the way how I thought the seating was that, you guys were just gonna be, like, across the hall from me, and, you know, when I got inside, sat down in my seat, I spent the entire time looking around for you guys just to see if I could find you. And then obviously, first half of the show began, nowhere to find, and I'm sat there like, what am I gonna do when I get out? Because obviously I've got to find my partners, but what, then that's it, you know? Where 2-3 days in at this point, I'll get to say hi to my best friends in the entire world. I'd like that.
Right.
So we got to the halfway point. Luckily, Zinni was also on the top floor with me, so he came, found me. I've told you about the whole human condom thing. And then...
Yeah.
Wait, you say condom?
Yeah, so Zinni was wearing a full yellow outfit that day, but unfortunately in the lighting inside the theater, it made the yellow look pink, so he looked like a giant human condom.
Huh. Okay, why don't I know this story? Alright, that's fair. Alright, cool.
Yeah, we went downstairs and luckily we found some spare seats next to Kit Casey and Zinni and whatnot, and enjoyed the show, had a good time, and then like the entire show I was thinking, man, I still want to go be with these guys. The moment it was finished, I got up out of my chair and was like, okay, where are they? Go. And then obviously one of you stood up, waved me over, went over, and I sat in like the row in front of all of you guys, just sat there looking at everyone, and it was just everyone, you know, saying hi, you know, and I was like, it was like bouncing between 12 different people at once in the best way possible, because I was like, hi, hi. And afterwards I was like, well, listen, you know, obviously I want to, you know, I enjoyed this. I'd like it if we could, you know, do something else together, maybe like find a place to eat, but I know it's pretty late because it's midnight. And then I swear like 3 of you looked at each other and went, don't worry, we know what to do. We looked up the location for the nearest IHOP and then we went.
And it was like 60 seconds away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
What's
right
funny was
there.
like I actually planned that like hours in advance. Oh. So like I didn't bring it up with anyone. I just planned it hours in advance. And then when we walked out of the theater, I was like, "What do we do now?" I was like, "There's an IHOP down the road."
and we all
you knew. We
and
were
we
on
all
the same page without even knowing it.
Yeah, and the only regret I have about going to the IHOP is that it took forever to get drinks, and I was dying. I was dying.
I remember you were very thirsty.
And then I'm like, they get
Vinny, like dehydrated as all hell. And
I
was
mean,
like,
Sora's
please.
always thirsty.
Yes, true. That's right. Matt's got me, but I'm Sora Starlight, and I'm always thirsty. I can't stop myself. Oh my god. But that's, like, so they bring the first round of drinks, and I drink it like in 5 seconds. Now, like, can I have another, please? And they're like, yeah, I got you. 30 minutes go by. I'm like, have another. I need another, please. I need another, please. Oh god. Oh, what a night! What a night! I felt like I was melting because I was fully dressed.
What a world! What a world!
With makeup, and I was in my femme outfit and everything, and it was.
God, I wish I got the chance to do that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Pretty fun. But I was melting.
We were all very hot in there. I mean, I decided to wear a freaking suit to the damn thing, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Should.
Well, I expected the event to be a little more air conditioned. God, it wasn't.
No, the energy that was exuding from people, like, I did not know it was gonna turn into a rave.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I knew it was gonna be fun, but holy crap.
I kind of had a hunch it would, given how the virtual symphony was a few years back. I thought they would definitely try to replicate that. Because that's the fun thing with Sonic music, is like it kind of spans across so many different genres and it nails them all.
Yeah, it does. Like, I mean, like literally the first half of the show, we're sitting there, we're listening to all these wonderful symphony melodies of some of our favorite stage tracks and everything from all of our favorite games. You know, bringing back memories for all of us, and you know, putting us all literally in tears. Like literally, the minute minute Sonic 1 started, I was already crying. Like
Sonic 2 ending song came out, crying.
I was crying with you, Sora. I was crying with you.
Yeah, it was great.
But like just being in that moment, reminiscing all my memories of playing Sonic the Hedgehog as a child, all the times I've had playing Sonic on stream, and then of course the friendships that we made along the way. And I was just thinking like, oh my god, I am here with everybody, and this is at Sonic Symphony. This is actually happening. Yeah. Oh, what a night!
I mean, I'm pulling out mine just because. I mean, you know, obviously, my personal one, but I remember I was just sitting through the show and I was like, oh, classic Sonic music, this is pretty cool. And then they moved on to the Rooftop Run medley.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like largely in the same way. This is really going to show my age here. I know, game from 92 compared to a game from 2008, right? Slow down. But I distinctly remember I was sat there listening to it, and I remember mentally just like thinking about every time I went to my grandparents just to play that game. You know, the day I asked them, hey, you know, I really love this game. Can I take it home with me so that I can, you know, enjoy it for as long as I want? To which the copy still right there on my desk within arm's reach. And then what? I distinctly remember there was a point where I was a teenager, I was in school, and obviously had no like concept of the online space whatsoever. I thought the only people I would ever speak to were the people that were just in my actual like, local area, as in the people I went to school with and so on. And you know, none of them liked anything of what I liked, you know, actively bullied for it. So I genuinely thought at that point, I don't know if I'm ever going to find somebody who's ever going to like any of the same stuff that I do. I think I might genuinely be alone for this for the rest of my life, right? And now, here I am with over, like, 500 of those people, with at least 17 of them, you know, being really, really close family.
Yeah.
Hello, Bullet Angel. Good to see you again.
Hello.
Hi. But yeah, then the break happened, and so like the first thing I could think of when the break was happening, where is Lunar at? And so I'm looking over, and then I saw that you were with everybody, with Kit and everybody. So I'm like, I think at that point I was in the group chat or texting or something saying like, look for the guy flashing the stick multicolor. I was flashing my little glow stick, and I think that's when you guys pointed out at me, and I'm like, hey guys, and you're like, hey, and that's when the rave and then the rave began. The heavy metal hip hop sing-along experience. It was freaking amazing.
And you can't sit. You can't sit. Like my legs were killing me because we had already walked around the city and stuff that day.
Yeah, we did.
And done so much. So my feet were already kind of sore, and the shoes I was wearing weren't exactly overtly comfy. But they were so stylish, so you know. But so everyone's just going like it was a sing along, and they said we were the most interactive, biggest energy like they've ever had from any other show. So they put on some extra little things for us at the end, and wow, it's crazy.
They said the London show right now. All I'm hearing is the correlation was that I was there, right? I'll take my trophy for world's loudest human being now.
I was Trixie will back me up on this. I was screaming my heart out to the music.
Oh yeah,
like I was fully into it.
Like I knew half the songs, like as far as like all the lyrics. Like City Escape, easy peasy. But you know, Live and Learn, no bueno, or no problem. I mean, but some of the other ones, I was like. I'm gonna just pretend I know all these lyrics.
Oh, hey, look at the Kit raid.
We got a Kit Crew raid. Yo, Kit Crew.
Yeah.
Yo. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the arcade.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Bow chicka wow. What's up, guys? Welcome to the arcade. For those of you guys coming in for the first time, my name is Shino the Wolf. I'm a Moby and Wolf Sonic VTuber coming to you live from Knothole City, streaming with my amazing friends. I got Sora Starlight.
Hi, I'm Sora. Oh man, I was so caught off guard, but hello.
We got Lunar Wolf Matthew.
Who's that guy?
You know that guy.
Hi, it's me.
And we got Lunar the Hollow Wolf with us too. How dare you use my soundboard?
That was well done.
I had to go pour myself a glass of tea.
Hello there.
And today it's a chill stream. Today we are we're just talking. We're talking about like everything that's going on in the world. We're talking about the memories of the New York City trip, Sonic Symphony, just chilling, hanging out, having a really good time.
All good. shooting some b-ball outside the stream. But a couple of badniks were up to no good. Started stepping on the Sheena wolf.
Ow.
See, what you don't realize is that, like, we all might be in separate rooms, but each of those rooms have a window facing one another, and as we're talking, we're all holding, like, BB guns at one another through the windows.
Like, yeah.
It's like, hey man, how was your weekend? Bang. Ow. Oh, mine was good. Bang. Okay, awesome.
I'm
Ow,
here by
thank you.
force.
Bang.
It's not my free will at all.
He takes you to the chair. Now shoot.
No. Oh, wait, actually. All right.
But what were you guys streaming today, Kit? What was on the agenda? Oh, and what's this? Kit the Fox is gifting a tier 1 sub to Dolius. Thank you so much, Kit, for the gift sub. Much appreciated. And Dolius, welcome back to the Arcadian Army. Hope that you will enjoy those stream badges as well as those amazing emotes that you can use all across Twitch and all across Discord as well. So enjoy. Ha 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 ha.
Ooh,
Kit the Fox says they were playing some Pokemon Crystal Clear.
Nice.
Ooh.
Speaking of Pokemon, I'm actually doing a Pokemon stream this week.
Of what game?
Pokemon Snap, the original N64 version. I'm playing it on the Switch. Yes.
Nice.
You have to join me for that.
I need to grab and drag somebody by the ankles into either a modern Pokemon game or a TCG.
He grabbed him by the ankles, dragged him to the bedroom. Brando bent him over the bed.
Is that him? Hi, sweetheart.
What just happened?
It's Vinny's in the chat.
Yeah.
And there's Flame Crystal, Epo Crystal. Hello, everybody. Momo enjoying the Sora emotes, I see.
Yeah, I'm. That's that. Let's get down and jiggy with it.
Matthew!
There it is. I'll be right back.
Okay, let's see. That was beautiful.
Vinny.
Meanwhile, war here, chat.
Hell yeah! I hope y'all had a fun time
At
with that.
literally at the same time, in tune, in sync. That was beautiful. Somebody clip that. We love you too, Kit. We love you too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All in all, just that entire trip was phenomenal. Also,
We had
thanks.
nothing but the greatest time.
For the VIP, Kit, if I remember correctly, you earned your VIP status because of VTuber SummerSlam. Remember? You
Yeah.
donated to the cause, so you were one of the top 3 donors of the channel, so you earned a VIP badge. Also, guys, do not worry. The VTuber SummerSlam thank you card is on the way. We've just been so busy with other projects, we haven't had a chance to put it out yet. Yes, we're gonna bust that card right out. I promise.
I just watched myself get
same
killed by
with,
a little bullshit on that wall.
Yeah. Same with the Sonic OVA fandom. We are actively working on that. We are going to be getting that hopefully soon.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to do that. And also, don't forget, guys, that we are going to be planning a Ghostbusters script reading as well. So, once I get everybody casted, we will definitely be doing Ghostbusters. Probably something I'm going to do in October, for sure. Because I got Sonic in September coming up, so I'm going to be focusing on Sonic stuff. But we are going to have a Ghostbusters script reading. Also, Crystal, you need to lay up on the Taco Bell. Kit says
Tuesday after all.
Yes. Do you already have an idea of who's going to be casted as who for that? By the way, Matthew.
We have a rough idea. Like I know I'm definitely going to voice Old Man Owl. We talked about you being. We talked about you being the president.
Hello, Sarah.
I was pretty popular with the ladies.
I mean,
So
if
who's
you need a
Sonic?
Sonic, an Eggman, or a Metal, I'm pretty I'm pretty good at all three of those.
Yeah, give Lunar metal, and they only have like one line. There is only one Sonic.
Quick, take my head! No, fuck off.
I do not vibe with this universe.
You failed the vibe check.
Sonic, that is cringe.
You cringe ass nay baby.
Metal Robotnik pooping its attack at enemies is cringe.
Oh.
I mean, clearly that's what he's doing. Watch the OVA,
Really?
guys. There are times where he'll bend. You know that sticky stuff that comes out that Sonic gets stuck in?
Oh, yeah.
He bends over, and surprise!
Surprise.
Surprise. I like soup. Soup is good.
Soup is good.
Like a good chicken noodle soup with some
I
pepper
like
in
Campbell.
it. Same. Tell me, do you still eat chicken stars?
Yes, that is actually my go-to soup if I'm ever sick.
Mine too. Actually, I love it. Unless somebody makes a homemade one.
Funny enough, I'm not too big on soup.
Funny enough, what?
I'm not too big on soup.
Aw, how dare.
Like, obviously I like chicken and stars, and because of that, obviously chicken noodle.
Yeah, of course.
But that's how that, like, I like cream of chicken soup.
Uh-huh.
And
That's a good one.
About it. Oh, I love wonton soup. Oh, I want wonton.
Wonton is so good. Oh, I love
Big Matthew,
wontons.
I gotta feed you an omelette.
A wonton?
Crystal says that they like chicken and rice.
I just like food.
Cheese is better than chicken than rice.
Need any sounds? I can provide some Proton Pack sounds. Oh, I already got a whole soundboard full of that. I'm part of the,
What flavor, Campbell?
what flavor, Campbell? Yeah, see, Alex? I can do this. Yeah, I got a few options here. See, there's the PKE meter. I got the Geiger meter. I get a signal whenever I pick up something. And also, I have this when everything you're doing is bad.
Everything you're doing is bad.
He is in there spanking it, man. He is indecent.
You hose him, please.
That's SpongeBob.
Mine He's in there. Will you hose him, please? Hose him. What are you sticking up your butt?
Spaghetti.
Yummers.
God dang it.
Chat right now, like,
What the fuck?
I'm gonna do this because the diamond is telling me to.
Again.
Sing it with me, son.
Oh my gosh. August 4th is almost here. Time to haul my Proton Pack again. Oh, what's on August 4th, Dr. Alex? Is there something going on that I should be aware of that's Ghostbusters related? Speaking of Ghostbusters, I know at some point we all got to watch Frozen Empire together. Matthew, you said you haven't seen well, you saw the first one, right?
I've seen the first one now. That's the
Okay.
only one I've seen.
So I know you need to see the second one. Dooney needs to see the second one. Lunar, have you seen the second one?
Do I need to see any of them?
Yes. By law, you're required.
By law?
You're required by not whole city law to see Ghostbusters. It is
shit, guess I'm robbing a bank.
God damn it!
If I'm committing one crime, may as well commit another.
Arrest her! Arrest her! But yeah, I've only seen the original 2 movies since Bobtron. You need to watch Afterlife and Frozen Empire, Bobtron. They're really good. Afterlife will have you crying. It's really good. But yeah, I hope Sora's good. I'm gonna actually run to the bathroom really quick and let you guys take over for just a second, okay?
Okay, nope.
Okay, I'll be right back. Matthew,
What?
I'm watching you.
You gave me power.
I like how you're watching him, right, and not me. Yeah,
I mean, I do warn people to not give me power, and here I am, not even on my channel. I could say anything. Anything. And you know what I'm gonna use that for?
Butts.
Squirty cream. It's like actively cheapos IRL to do that.
Booby.
It's longer.
Weenus.
Femur.
Would you settle for me sausage?
Would you settle for me?
Any Sonic hacks or mods y'all looking forward to? Oh, right! Sage is around the flipping corner, everybody!
I mean, I'm looking forward to a couple.
There's a few I'm looking forward to as well. But, yeah, flipping beginning of September, we got Sage.
Yep.
Sage?
Yeah!
I'm excited about that. Sage, and of course I got my own thing going on. I got Sonic in September coming out. and there's my self promotion for the evening. But yeah, I've God, I should partake in some Sage stuff this year for September.
Let's do it.
Because I want to try some new fan games. I mean, last year I did the Sonic games in like some of the mainline Sonic games in a chronological order, but I would like to do some more fan games and maybe try some other games I haven't played yet this year. So we'll see. I still have about a month to plan it out. So yeah. Speaking of, are we having a yearly rematch? Yes, Kit. Yes, we are.
Of
Have
what?
a Kit Kat.
Spinball.
Oh.
Have a Kit Kat?
Have a Kit Kat.
Who won last time?
I'll take a Kit Kat. Kit did.
Oh. Well, then you gotta even up the score.
Also, Matthew, eat a Snickers.
Nah.
Because you're not you when you're hungry.
I don't even like peanuts.
Meh. Fine, you can have a Kit Kat too, I guess. God.
I don't even like wafer.
What do you like?
I'm boring. I like chocolate. Nothing else.
Yeah. What, ice cream?
No, just like pure chocolate. Like
chocolate.
a chocolate bar.
Oh, yeah. That's why I like just milk chocolate M&Ms. I don't like the silly willy peanut one.
I've also got an expensive taste in chocolate. You want to know what my favorite type of chocolate is?
What?
Godiva.
Oh, my.
Kind of
It's just
expensive.
pricey.
I
Yeah.
have grown to like Mr. Beast's. That's really tasty.
Those are good!
I have not had those.
Wow.
They're pretty
Yeah,
good,
the first-
especially after they redid the recipe.
So yeah, because the first iteration was like, I wasn't impressed with it. I felt like it was like it just tasted too much of the cocoa flavor and not enough like anything else. But the second version, chef's kiss.
I got to try.
Do they really?
Yes.
Joe.
I got to. Lunar, you good?
No, that was the cutoff point. That was the bit.
Oh.
You say, sorry, I said chef's kiss, and then Matthew played with, do they really? So I went for the shit show.
Yes. I'm pretending I understand the joke. I'll be right back.
Okay. I went to oh, Sora's gone. I went to they invaded Trixie's stream.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. But I got to try Yoo-hoo, the chocolate drink that you buy in the stores. I did not know that they made chocolate bars. I found this out when me and Rockaway Carter went to a local candy store, a local candy store on E6 called oh shit, I'm trying to remember the name of the place. Holy crap, my brain. Community Candy? No, not Community. Community Industry. Oh, I can't remember the name of the place. Economy Candy. It's called Economy Candy. It's a candy store, and it's like stocked wall to wall with all types of candies and chocolates and everything. So I bought some Sonic the Hedgehog collectible Pez dispensers while I was there, and then I got a big bar of Yoo-hoo chocolate bar, and it was actually really freaking good. I was like, whoa, this is way better than the drink. Melt this in some hot milk, make a pretty freaking good hot chocolate out of it, you know? It was delicious. I love chocolate in general. Like, I'm gonna say, I like chocolate in all ways, shapes, and forms. So I wouldn't say that you're too boring for liking just plain milk chocolate, Matthew.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just nice to just have that. I mean, shit, I'll just eat plain waffles.
Nothing wrong with that. Although on my waffles, I like to put, well, I mean, of course, there's the syrup way, but another thing I like to do, I like to make peanut butter waffles. I'll toast the waffle, I'll spread butter in it, let the butter melt a little bit, and then I'll spread peanut butter on top of it and eat it like that. It's so freaking delicious. Like, so
you
good.
Put butter on a Pop-Tart?
It's so freaking good.
Glad you knew what I was referencing.
Yes, I totally got it. Did you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good. Water redeemed. Thank you, Vinny. Much appreciated.
I just drank.
Yo, get them big sips. When did Sora's vanish?
Yeah, so
5 minutes ago.
Probably to go tease. Yeah, Sora said they'd be right back to tease Trixie.
Oh.
Although I think it is getting to the point to where I'm going to go ahead and prepare to close out here. But I had an amazing time chatting with everybody tonight. And thank you guys so much for hanging out in the call with me.
Prepare your
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? What?
I ever showed you the video?
No.
It's like these people at a concert.
No.
Like the guy on stage just goes up to the mic and he's like, I need you to relax your anus. And it cuts to like a lady in the audience and she has like this look of like, what? On her face.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay, we're going to show this off on stream. Hold up.
Yeah, I'll try to find the actual video for you.
Yes, find it for me so I can. So, we're gonna look at some stuff, chat. We're gonna look at some stuff, chat. We'll probably go a little bit longer. We gotta look at some funny stuff. Let's look at some funny stuff together.
The fact that I just typed in the words "try to" and it flipping auto completed.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Here's the video.
Yeah, all right. I got it. Okay, let me just load it up real quick. All right. Let me go ahead and turn on my monitor. All right, chat, we're going to look at funny stuff now. All right. Here we go.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Wait. Let me see that again.
Try to relax your anus.
Such a great video.
Your shoulders.
There. One more time. One more time. Also, I shared it live so we can all
Wait for
watch
people in the
it.
back.
Try to relax your anus.
Hi, Sora. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Your shoulders.
What'd I do? What'd I miss?
I know what
You
happened.
joined right as we heard the words "try to relax your anus."
Whoa, man, that's the perfect timing because you know what they say about good old Sora Starlight.
Sora Starlight. She makes you relax your anus.
A lot of penetration.
Penn Station. They make sandwiches. Yes.
They do.
Oh, sorry. You should watch this video that Matthew just shared with us. I'm sharing it live right now. If you want to sync in with us.
Oh my. Okay. Yes, I am here now. I might have to leave at when my food arrives soon. But yes,
Oh yeah,
I am ready.
We're getting ready to cut here real soon. Anyway. Also, I saw you teasing Trixie.
Oh yeah, I was all up in her rabbit.
Her rabbit hole.
Damn it. Yeah. Shut up. All right. I was gonna say that, but I refrained, and then you said it.
Ruined
Cuss
it.
you.
We know what you were thinking. But yeah, this is what Matthew showed us.
Try to relax your anus.
What?
Your shoulders.
That girl was like, "What?" That's the reaction like all of us would have. Like,
Yeah.
That's all of us when Matthew just sprouts out something very random to us.
Yeah, just like that.
How about a daily dose of internet?
Oh God.
Here we
Have
go.
you already
God.
had your daily doses of internet?
Maybe too many.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. I know I showed a similar video like this before, but somehow this keeps happening. She spent too much time in the sun.
Hoping YouTube keeps breaking their full screen like that for some reason.
Lately, it's been pretty bad. YouTube.
They don't know how to program anymore.
No, they don't.
Hello
What, is it like a
everyone, this
solid
is
black
your
screen?
daily dose of internet. I know I showed a similar
No, if you
video
hit
like
the
this
full screen, it
before,
just
but
full
somehow
screens
this
the
keeps
whole web
happening.
page
She
instead of
spent
the
too much
actual
time in the
video.
sun and got a
awesome.
squishy head.
Ooh.
Oh.
I do not
Ooh.
like that.
Oh my gosh! I made it! I made it! I made it! Oh my god! I made it! Oh my god!
This guy found a tactical way to escape from the
What
police.
happened?
That was Mentos. Wait, I want to see that again. The way he was freaking out.
Oh my gosh! I made it! I made it! I made it! Oh my god!
All the other Mentos flying
This
everywhere.
guy found a tactical way to escape from the police.
I'm dying.
Did he really just back?
They were trying really hard to get him to dance.
Wow, Toad is so uncomfortable right now. Like
This
Toad
flight
is
attendant was
surrounded.
nice enough to bring a special belt for his little friend.
She's a very...
Say hello to my little friend.
And
Cute little monkey.
And then the little ones here up there. Yeah. And then close the buckle. Yeah. And tighten it. Say,
That's adorable.
They tried to prank him by
That is
putting a
adorable.
goose on him while he was asleep.
Why?
Why?
Goose. I feel bad for the goose. Goose is upset.
Yeah.
Oh, it just laid down.
Wow, the goose just got comfortable.
This poor bee is too fat to pollinate these flowers.
Wow. That's a fat bee.
Oh.
Go on a diet. He said, bee. That's a good boy.
Oh.
This dog has a perfect smile.
Oh, that's
smiling.
Ow! Give me my chicken! Ow!
So this is pretty crazy. A scientist recently discovered a piece of microplastic that was stuck to a cancer cell.
That is interesting.
This little guy found a smart way to stay cool.
A cicada? No,
Hey, Blake,
fly.
what are
That is the end of this
just a
video. We hope you enjoyed.
Green hornet.
And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
I
good
found
way
out
to end it.
something pretty interesting right about flies earlier.
What's that?
So, in order to make themselves faster in the air, some flies rub their hands together, including against their head, to get rid of like any specks of food and whatnot, in order to, reduce the drag and go faster, right? Unfortunately, they do it so fast that there's a very real chance that they accidentally just twist their own head off.
Oh.
They don't die immediately because they breathe via the sides of their body, but it's taking their lifespan drastically shorter because they're gonna starve to death.
Oh.
I'll be right back. My food's here. Sorry.
Oh, alright, sorry, you're good. Let's get one more of these in, and then we'll call it.
Hello everyone, this is your
We can't have
daily
two
dose of
daily
internet.
doses of internet,
I'm
there's
not
too
a
many
doctor,
doses.
but I don't think his arm is supposed to be doing this.
Give me an explanation because I don't know what this
Well, you
is,
made
but
me
I've
think
always
of
been
the
able to
thing
do
I
it,
said, it was
and
like-
nobody else can.
When the thing says take 2 pills every 8 hours, so I take 8 pills every 2 hours.
Yeah, that one.
It's my arm
To
just,
infinity
like-
and nearby.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh my gosh.
What's with that boat kickflip?
A few days ago,
Sonic
a whale
Adventure?
body slammed this boat. The two people on the boat were unharmed, and they were both rescued.
Oh my god, I can't see anything. My
This live streamer was doing a food review when this happened.
That made me jump.
Somebody said 420. What's up?
Do you want today?
No, no.
What?
I'm not homeless.
the...
Sorry.
It's okay, don't worry.
Wow.
This is a time lapse of the digestive system at work while this dog is sleeping.
No.
Oh, wow.
Bibbidi bubbidi bubbly bubbly.
My turn. Oh, that's scary.
This boy
Well,
asked
that's
his
a little
delivery
fella.
driver to help his mom that was unconscious. The delivery driver checked on her, and paramedics showed up a few minutes later and saved her life. The mom has a rare syndrome that caused her heart rate to immediately drop.
God damn. Huh.
Good morning.
What's a distinguished gentleman?
I think this pigeon is about to explode.
Whoa!
Giga brain move.
This YouTuber accidentally pranked the wrong person.
Oh no.
Извините, это что? Спокойно, пес такой. Ты дружелюбный пес, извините.
What the heck?
The person in the back.
Feel free to take it. Good on it.
So this is pretty awkward. These people are Dine and Dashers. They ordered food at a restaurant and left without paying. But they forgot their purse when they left, so they came back to go get it. So the restaurant refused to give it back to them. That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoy. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
That's pretty. That's very pretty.
Looks like a giant hole in the sky.
Do what?
It looks like a giant hole in the sky.
Who looks like a homeless guy?
The rainbow looks like a hole in the sky.
Oh, I thought you said it looked like a homeless guy. I'm like, what?
The rainbow looks like a homeless guy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We gotta get
Oh my
after
god.
stream, Matthew. We gotta look at like memes.
Mem. I want to pull up Little Shop of Horror.
You should.
Little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors.
Man, Twitch is really bringing them out today, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
You should put it in your band, and you should put those in your band word list.
You know what? That is a good idea. I will.
I did that today, and it feels good.
I think I will. I'll do it after stream. Speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and close things here tonight, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us here at the arcade. Hope you had a lovely time. I definitely had a lovely time. Thank you guys so much for chatting and chilling with us today. For the rest of the week, let's see. This is why I make a schedule, because I forget things. Tomorrow at tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern, we will be
Tomato.
we will be eating tomatoes and playing some NES classics. we're gonna be playing some. I'm gonna be putting in my Nintendo Switch, and we're gonna go through the NES library with Nintendo Switch Online. We're gonna be playing some classics, including one of my childhood favorites, Cobra Triangle, and we'll see what else that I have to offer. That's Wednesday night, 5 o'clock. And then on Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time Zone, we will be playing some Pokemon Snap. You will not want to miss that. And then
Knuckle and Pop,
Snap.
more like.
Beer, beer, beer. And then on Friday, I will be joining Trixie on her channel at twitch.tv/Trixie_Velvet, which, by the way, that's who we're raiding today. Raid Trixie_Velvet. And I will be playing Sea of Thieves with her on that day, so you guys are not going to want to miss that.
Nice.
Before we go,
Yeah.
any final words?
If the ball doesn't fit in your mouth, then it's not your ball.
Pop.
Does she know how to make a grilled cheese?
But when life gives you balls, gurgle.
God damn. Okay, I think we've had enough life lessons for the stream. All right, everyone.
Just gotta swallow him.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much.
Pardon my cheesesteak.
God, that sounds great right now. Thank you guys so much.
Is your steak.
No.
We'll see.
See you next time. Bye.